know what? I ask for it all the time, and I never get it. Hey, how are you doing?
Is it on? Is it working?
I think so. I think so. Boy, so big change tonight. I yeeted everybody else off except for the three of us. Only 3 invites sent, only 3 invites here.
God, there's so much more room here.
Oh, I know. It's like you can breathe. It's like the air is so much fresher. It's so great. It's so great. Oh my gosh, it's a freeness. You know, that's one of the things that took me. I had a problem. I had my pants on. I had difficulty getting those off.
What'd you do that for?
Difficulty taking them off.
No,
sometimes
why'd you have them on in the first place? I mean, it was a nice sunny day today.
It was, man. I was wearing shorts all day. I loved it. I went outside. I was like, "This is awesome." I just got during the snowpocalypse we had. I learned that I needed windshield wipers, and so I got those the other day.
Yeah.
And then
I'm with you.
today I was like, "Well, I'm going to go ahead and put windshield wipers on the car." And so I did that. I was like, "Man, it's beautiful. I'm going to get the dogs and we're going to go for a ride." And we ended up going to the dump because that's where you go. The dogs like it at the dump. They're happy when they're there. They get to stick their head out. They get to smell things. Sometimes when there's nobody there, I let them rummage through the trash.
Although
that's good, Clark.
I was gonna say, there is I don't know how many dumps are in our area, but the one that we used to go to was amazing. It was like we were excited to go to the dump. It was clean and organized. Oh,
do you know which one we're talking about there, Volstorm?
Yeah, I know which one.
Yeah, I'm gonna start going back out there. I'm gonna drive the extra mileage.
Right.
There's like a line of people going in there, and we got all these people from California or something now, and they have recycling. And these recyclers, they're standing there. They're in my way. I'm like, there's nobody over here throwing the trash away. What are you doing?
Dude, you do not need. I've had this gripe for years. It's like all I want to do is drop off my garbage. That's all I'm here for. You know what? I'm here to separate. Y'all want to separate? You form a line to the right and let me go past you.
The people that are there just to go to the dump, they throw their trash in. As you go back to your car, you give a head nod to the dude behind you, right?
Yeah.
The people that are they're recycling, when they get their stuff in, they turn, they look at you, and they can do this. like a dog waiting for a treat. And I'm like, get in your car. Get out of my way. I don't want to be here. It smells. What is this liquid that is on the ground over here? I don't want that on my tires.
No. And then you have the guy there like hosing things off. You don't have that at the other dump site, but you have that one guy there like hosing the stuff off.
The hoser.
Now, basically, the one you all are describing is they just put a fence around a plot of property and then tried to shove as much stuff to the corners as they can. And then it's like, okay, it's a free for all once you get through the gate.
Yes,
it is. It absolutely is. And we were there the other day, so they were changing out one of the garbage bins deals.
Yeah.
And it was like, I mean, everything has to stop for the truck to get in.
It takes like an hour for them to do it. Yes.
It's ridiculous.
It's awful.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Well, it was
But
crazy that day because it was like the first day people got out after snowpocalypse. Like one guy was there in his truck, and literally he was like Sanford and Son. Like his whole truck bed up was like piled
You
full of
know,
trash.
That's why I waited. That's why
you
I
know
waited.
what we've got to still do? We have our
What?
Christmas tree.
Oh,
He won't let
Yeah.
me just pop it over the fence.
No, you can't do that because they don't decompose. Okay, and then it's a fire hazard over there. Besides that, we don't own that property.
We own
Oh,
part
the
of the
White
property.
Rabbit. Oh, she has a wonderful story about what she heard today. But before we get to there, I want to say, hey, Miami Spies, how are you doing? Rick's Clicks, how you doing, bud? Like number 4. Thank you, Rick. Rick is getting married, guys. Isn't that cool? Texas Jen, the rattlesnake wrangler herself. Oh boy, we're gonna have a big party. Boomer is my new best friend because she comes on and sets the record straight about all the Comicsgate stuff that's been happening and everything. I love it. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, she knows all this stuff about comics and indie comics and stuff. And I'm like, this is so cool. I was like, I didn't have her. Like, there needs to be a thing, like, you know, that guy that's like over there, like putting all the stuff in, or the person that's in your ear talking to you, giving you on like sports shows and all that stuff. The news.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the devil and the angel. The devil talks to me a lot. Do it.
So you calling Boomer an angel or a devil?
An angel, of course.
Rossman Ranch, how are you doing? I tweeted her. I tweeted Rossman the other day, and Rossman just got to it today. Did you see that? Someone gave their donkey a chicken, a dog, a toy chicken.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Oh my god, dude, this donkey is so excited. I showed it to my wife, the White Rabbit.
Yeah,
and you know what she says to me?
What?
Yeah, I already saw that. I'm like, well, why didn't you share with me? Like, I see this and I think this is so right up her alley. She's going to love this. I can't wait. I shared it with 2 people, Rossman Ranch and the White Rabbit. And Rossman Ranch, she laughs at it. White Rabbit, she's like, yeah, I saw that. I saw the TikTok.
It's because she's seen enough of your ish.
That's why she's on TikTok. I'm not over there active.
Like, I think the donkey, I think they do like other toys too. Like, I was going to say big balls. And
you're going to say big balls.
I've got big balls.
Cool Gamer, the only person that's real in my life.
Oh my god.
M. Young, how are you doing? How is Pennsylvania? You guys, what happened in Pennsylvania? I just saw something. Was it there's a convict escaped going to
again
transporting? Yeah, the marshals are after him. Wolfram, what's going on? Wipes his paws, shakes off the snow, lops in, and howls. I love it, and that is actually a great way to lead into the White Rabbit story. And how are you doing, Annie Banani?
Annie Banani.
I was on her stream last night.
That's cool. I like the name.
Annie Banani.
Annie Banani.
So I had the dogs out this morning. They were doing their thing, before breakfast.
Did they do it in the middle of the street?
And they're in the backyard.
Oh, only expert does it. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So Blue Dog was still doing her stuff. I already had Brown Dog like up on the stairs on the little landing. And so we could hear a fire truck in the near distance very loudly with the sirens. And all of a sudden, I hear the loudest, most piercing howl you've ever heard. And I was like, well, that's interesting. And a couple seconds later, you hear all the little teeny little chitter chatter. Oh, Cody's.
Yeah.
Cody's. There was like, I don't know, it sounded about like 5 of them. All of a sudden, Blue Dog like stands at attention and all her hackles go up. And like it kept getting louder and louder. And she was like, out of here. She like flew up the stairs. So yeah. It was a little terrifying because they were near like, behind our fence. It's just like clear, like it's land. Like I don't know what all's back there, but Cody's are back there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cody's. Or yeah. So that was fun. I think Levy just likes
that's
to
why
come in here
and that's
make
why
fun
the
of my
expert
accent.
prefers to go in the street.
He's like, Cody's. Yep, Cody's.
Poor Blue Dog. She must have been
MLS,
terrified.
how you doing? You
Like,
got a
what
link,
in the-
bud. And
Do
yes.
we have a venue for Tennessee? Yes. Yes, it's called Dollywood.
Yeah. Dollywood is on Thursday, and then Friday is the Creek place, the Back Creek Tavern. And that doesn't work. I can't remember. It's got like a creek in the name, so it's that place over there. Valhalla, and I went there. And then if that doesn't work out, it's the we got the Axe place. Sorry, I mean, where were you 2 weeks ago?
It's all good.
It's Groundhog Day up here. It's Groundhog Day.
We already had a meeting about this and everything.
Yeah, we did. I thought. How are you doing, Farrell? Levy, what's happening, man? Levy, I have.
Wait, I wasn't invited to this meeting.
What?
You don't check Discord.
Oh, I don't. I rarely do.
You're worse than me.
Sure. Facts.
You guys have derailed me from saying hi to people.
Well,
so, hey, B Bean, how are you? Past one of my favorite people. How are you doing, Past?
Since you're derailed for a second, ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all? How are y'all doing? I mean, look at all you wonderful people. You know, social media was supposed to be the place for all of us to be able to come together and kind of get a break away from reality. But it seems like these days, all we're doing is getting inundated from if left wing, right wing, bat wing. I don't even know anymore. But it's stuff, you know, because it's unfortunately it's a silly season because it is, you know, leap year. And it's just, you know, you just want a place to be able to get away. That was the purpose of social media, wasn't it? Is we were supposed to have a place to be able to have a good time, get around a group of people, and just forget about the world instead of being inundated with it. But you know what? That's why you come here. You come here to get your peace of mind. You come here to get away from all that. You come right here to Friday Night Live Hell Chat.
Thank you, Ballstorm.
Good. God,
Thank
it felt
you.
good.
I'm gonna turn my volume back up now.
You can.
Is it really leap year? Do we vote
What
for
happened?
president?
It's the 25th.
This is leap
Guys.
year. Yeah.
Say hello to Brandy Churchwell. She's the 13th juror. She did the Lego stream with Valhalla and MLS.
Ah, well, hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's a true crimer and got her started, I believe, well, from the language on her channel, because it says 13th Juror Podcast. I would say probably a podcaster. And it's funny because looking at her stuff, I was like, oh, like, I remember those days. It was like, you know, the same start, but she has a wildly successful channel. And I'm glad she's here. Thank you, Brandy, for stopping by.
Thank goodness somebody's bringing some credibility to this show.
Yeah, it's not me. It's not me. Dinah Do 420. How are you? 13th juror. She is from her channel as well. Gutters Pub. How are you? Look at White Rabbit looking gorgeous as always.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I try to tell her I'm always like, is that the best you can do? See if she, you know, because you can't put them on a shelf.
Yeah, but you don't do that face.
You got to put them next to the shelf.
I could probably do a little more, but
Hey, Harry Peters, how are you doing?
Oh, Dinah said,
Protect
you
yourself.
got my name right.
What happened?
Dinah said you got her name right. I got her excited.
Oh, well, that's great. I like exciting people. True Crime Ranch, how are you doing? True Crime, do you know True Crime Ranch? Do you know Rossman's Ranch? I know, it just sounds, I just saw ranch in the name.
Ranchy.
Guys,
M. Young, I'm glad I initiated you.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's Dallas born, Boston bred, obviously a Yankees fan.
Well, we
See,
just
White
lost
Rabbit
our.
doesn't understand that.
We
White
just
Rabbit
lost
doesn't
our.
understand that. No, no,
That
no, no,
person's
no.
like,
Because she knows I know the joke. I am a Sam Malone fan. Sam
who isn't a
Malone,
Sam Malone fan?
I'm surprised you're not Sam Malone.
greatest pitcher the Red Sox ever had, next to Babe Ruth.
No, I'd still go with Sam Malone.
The Babe Ruth was a pitcher that played for the Red Sox, and then they traded him to the Yankees and became a hitter. And that was part of it was the Bambino curse. Was supposedly the Boston Red Sox couldn't win the World Series, and they have successfully beaten that curse. I like the Red Sox, and I'd love to see. I'd like to see a game in their stadium. The Big Green Monster.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I've been called a monster, Big Green Monster.
Yeah, but you got that cleared up at the clinic.
Yeah, thank God for
Thank goodness for
Penicillin.
antibiotics.
Rusty Shackelford's fake ID.
You see what just went on here?
No, I'm so far behind. I know nothing's going on. I've got subscribe up here, which, by the way, please hit the subscribe if you're not subscribed, and please hit the thumbs up. What is happening, babe?
I'm going to show 2 things that are happening. One, Aaron Olivia became a new member.
Yes.
Yes, Aaron. Thank you. Aaron, if you sign into Discord through your YouTube, you will have access to it, and there will be a Discord link. I've got to put a new one up in the members only. Also, there is an invite to the members only Twitter in there, which I need to start sending out people to. What?
And then I'm going to pop the next one up. Also,
Well, looky here. Thank you, Dinah Do 420. By the way, that's a cool avatar.
And you're both now one Hump Campbells, and nobody can take that away from you.
That's the truth. We need to have a camel stream sometime, Volstorm, and kind of explain that. You know, they ask you to do a intro thing.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that's like we ought to do a you and me. It's kind of start talking about it, and that'd be the intro thing. Well, looky here, M. Young. How are you doing? Thank you. Another one. You know what? With all this, whoops. Hang on. That's not what I meant to do. You know what? With all this, we're just going to do a. I don't know what we're going to do.
What, you're going to push a button?
I was going to push a button, but I can't because I'm not very smart.
I like that picture of M.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Way there you go.
And hopefully, I turned that off in time.
So never stopped you before.
I like that her picture. It's very
Yes.
fancy looking.
Yes. Wendy H., how are you doing? City Kitty, how are you? Where Brandy goes, we go. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Brandy seems like a very cool person. I saw that she wanted to do the Breaking Bad Mega Blocks.
Oh my gosh, you have a kindred spirit.
Well,
Brandy Churchwell.
What happened? Where? Why?
Go up to it. Go up.
I don't know where I am. Oh my gosh. Look, this is what I just got to. I just got to this. That's how far off I am. Okay, I'm going to just pass everything.
Well, Brandy said, my mods tell me stop pushing buttons.
Oh.
You have a
Do they
kindred
really?
spirit.
Where is
yes. This? There it is.
Okay, Brandy. Here's the thing. So I have a Stream Deck. Whoops. I have a Stream Deck. Okay. And that's how it all started. That I'm not allowed to push buttons. And then I continue to do that. And they get they get upset.
We were in the car with Volstorm the other day, and you were pushing buttons in his automobile.
You were pushing buttons in my truck.
Yeah, it was like,
and I'm like, what are you doing?
Stop pushing the buttons.
Don't ever touch a man's stereo, boy.
Is ever like I can't ever hear the word automobile without thinking about the movie 16 Candles.
Never seen it. I've never seen it.
How
Yeah.
have you never seen 16 Candles?
Because it wasn't one of the John Hughes movies that I was interested in.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't relate to it.
It's not
But
Breakfast Club.
Long Duck Dong Automobile.
I'm familiar, but I've never seen the movie.
Well, I'm just saying. Okay.
FD
As
Foodie, how are you
extras.
doing? Forgot to mention. Oh, the Lego stream.
Oh, look at you. Leaving
I
people
forgot.
out. Yeah. What else do you
When
forget?
I see him again, I'll give him a little punch for you. A little slap.
Dallas born, Boston bred forgives me. Oh my gosh. Do you know what this is?
We got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
Thank you so much for forgiving me. I promise to let you down at another point, another time in your existence of going by. Brandy is legit. Yes, she is. Actually, you know what? So here's what's funny. A friend of mine.
You don't
Oh,
have
wait a second.
friends.
Oh my
Don't
gosh. LOL. That dance. The dance.
What the? Wiggles?
That's my favorite dance.
It is your favorite.
And we're all too funny. Well, you know what? Dinah Do 420. Thank you so much for the super chat. No, I don't know about being funny. It's just look at this. Brandy is legit, but I prefer vodka.
Love Levy.
Oh, he is great.
Love
He
it.
is great. Hang on a second here. I am looking for what I was going to talk about earlier, and I forgot that already. So you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Oh dear Lord.
Wait, where'd that go?
Oh my goodness. So I was sitting, was it today, Austin? I was sitting here today and I was looking outside and there's a neighborhood kitty.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Speaking
not
of-
good.
Speaking of
Well,
which,
black-
City Kitty, yes, I am from Tennessee. But so there's a neighborhood kitty.
There's a
Have you
neighborhood
adopted
kitty.
it yet?
No, I've learned that it's a neighborhood kitty. It's a black little kitty. But I went outside and gave it love, and then I was going to come inside to get it something to eat. And by the time I came back out, it had like crossed the street, and I'm like calling for it, and it just kind of looked back at me like, "I got better things to do, lady."
Lady, this whole neighborhood feeds me.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. What happened? What am I missing on? So,
Super chat.
oh, City Kitty is that the one? Is from Tennessee too? City
she's
Kitty.
awesome.
Yeah, we're all volunteers here. We're all volunteers.
We're all volunteers.
So what I was gonna say was, what
Did you hit up True Crime?
is that code for
Ranch?
something?
No,
Do
go
what?
back up. Go back up.
Where?
There you go.
Okay, you made me laugh. Did I miss that one?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
$2 super chat. You made him laugh. So
Thank you, True Crime Ranch.
thank you.
For real.
yeah, I know I am.
Yeah, that's
I
not to
know.
you, True Crime. That's
Inconceivable.
That's
Okay.
clearly to himself.
I will tell you all, the expert is the biggest freaking asshole ever.
Shoo, that was scary.
I tell him that a lot.
But True Crime Ranch. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I don't know what I did to make you laugh, but I'm glad I did. And what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
I don't know. We were talking about the
Oh.
neighborhood kitty cat.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say Brandy reminded me. Yes, so Brandy Churchwell reminded me because she does crime stuff and everything else. I invited our friend Wi-Fi Chrome to
Yes.
come on later because
Yes.
and I don't know if she will or not, but she had a very interesting guest tonight. It was the guy that was accused of he got me too'd at
Okay.
Yale. And so he's been fighting that. And I was
That's
like, oh,
right.
that would be,
Yeah.
yeah, like remember, like this is what I give hard times to people about because I really think she could be a great creator. And anyway, I was like, I am so impressed. And I'm so proud of her. I was like, if you have time, would you stop by and just say, like, talk about it? So I was like, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Brandy reminded me of that. Hey, Jacob, how are you doing? I was checking out Jacob's Rumble channel last night.
And
He said, now's the time if you have cold winter clothing to go out and test it.
yeah, I did last week.
I know. That's what he was talking about. It's very
When I was stuck
informative.
on the
And I was like,
mountain.
you'd be
Wow.
surprised.
I wasn't stuck.
No,
what?
you were like the
No, I was like, I wasn't stuck.
no, you were like the knight on the what is that called? You ride up on your horse.
He was a white knight.
No,
No.
we don't want a white knight.
No, I am
knight
the
in
king.
shining
Of the,
armor.
He was a
A
knight on
knight in
a white
I am
shining
the
horse.
king
armor.
of the mountain, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
King of the mountain. Aaron, that poor dude. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. So I'd love for her to stop by. She's really cool. But anyway, that's all I was gonna say. I don't know why Brandy reminded me of that. I would like to talk to Brandy sometime. I'd love to have her stop by. Talk about. Well, she's a true crimer, and you know what? Today was a big day with what's that guy's name? Idaho, Brian Koberger.
Oh yeah, Koberger was today. Yeah.
Yeah,
What happened today?
it's like there's like the defense said something ridiculous. Like they have 400 witnesses and 60 terabytes of defense data, stuff for his defense, and they asked the judge to throw out the case, which it wasn't thrown out. But yeah, this is a make or break it. Here's what happens if the defense attorney is getting ready to become the most famous person in America. That's what's going to happen. Friction, how are you doing? Friction Vixen's here. You guys know her. She was on
Awesome name.
Friction Vixen.
Yes.
Yes.
I call her Friction Addiction. It just comes out that
mean-
way. You guys know how I am. Yeah,
I mean,
Friction's
it can-
great, man.
That can work too.
Yeah, she's great. she's from Traveling Fools World. Traveling
Yes.
Fools.
Nice.
Yes, I've seen her
love
there
Traveling Fools.
before.
Yeah, actually, man, there are so many people. You know what? My brain just popped. I was like, wait a second, where am I on? Like people I'm supposed to invite on the stream?
Well, you sent them out. I have no
No,
control
like
over
I
that.
have like people that I know that I'm like, I don't remember if I was supposed to invite that person or not.
Oh no.
You don't
mean-
remember if you were supposed to or not.
Literally, I've been sitting here before. You've been 20 minutes into a show, and you'll be like, texting me, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "I don't have a link." So
That does
Yeah.
happen.
squirrels
That's
are
true.
real. Squirrels are
It does
real.
happen.
Like the time I
Right.
had to tell him in chat, you never sent me a link. He's like,
That's
no,
just-
I just sent it. And I'm like, no, you didn't.
Knock, knock, knock,
That was
knock.
just a few
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was a few weeks ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Brandy, it doesn't get any better. Here's the thing, Brandy. Don't just be
MG,
yourself the whole
that's not
time.
true. That's not true.
What'd you say?
I say, MG, that's not true.
Was MG here? MG, what are you doing?
You
No, I
said-
didn't. It's not by mistake. Where are you? I was getting ready to read something to you, but you're not here.
So
Oh, you know who I forgot to send one to is Baker.
he's asleep anyway.
Well, he wakes up at some point. He
I'm
has
trying to
like,
say
get up,
something serious.
go to the
Sorry.
bathroom, and eat a
Why
little
start
cheesesteak.
now?
Well, I was gonna say, Brandy, whatever you do, just be yourself the whole time. You cannot let other people tell you things. Look at this. Finally. Hey, how you doing, bud?
There he is. There he
There's
is.
the man himself.
Where's
Dude,
the real star of the show? Where's the cat?
Oh, there's one right here. She's decided the last 2 nights he wants to be in here. So the asshole cat, he'll be at the door here in a minute, I'm sure.
I like it. I like
that's
it.
the one we
he's
like.
he's
That's
out
the
there.
one we
I
like.
hear it. He's scratching at the door. Give me a second.
He's like, oh, I hear you
Oh, there
talking.
you go.
Yes.
So MG Law's co-host, right there in his little emoji.
The mascot.
Yes, it's the mascot.
He looks so dapper in his little hat and his kitty
He
cat.
does.
He does. He does.
He looks like he doesn't belong on this show at all.
Mm-mm.
No, he doesn't.
Too high class.
He is. He is. You know, I was thinking about it. He is probably the he probably has more court experience than anybody I have maybe ever met. And it's funny because it's such a specific type of law that he practices that you would never think about it. Is that cat an LSU Tiger? No, it would be a War Eagle.
Auburn Tiger.
An Auburn Tiger.
Don't baby.
He's like,
Aaron Olivia says, "Hey,
hell
MG
am I
Law."
doing
Oh,
here?
hey, Aaron Olivia. And Mimsy and B-Bean and Texas Jen.
And this is it right
That's
here,
not our highest.
Dinah
Miami
Do.
Spice.
What I love about Brandy is you get what you see, and that's it. You don't ever try to be like somebody else.
No, because
here's the
they're
thing, you
they're
guys,
already taken. Why do you want to be somebody else? They're already taken.
you know what you have to practice. This is what I tell everybody. Now, I'm coming up. I was hoping that this Friday would be the 15th, 100th video. I think next Friday might be. I gotta look at it again. But I was we are a hang on, where'd they go? Somebody hears the cat purring. And I was like, that's it's the ASMR aspect of the show.
Wait till he starts biting.
But if you're a creator, especially any creator, if this hasn't happened to you, go ahead and practice it now. You need to practice saying, "Yeah, I farted," because you need to practice that. You need to be ready for it because here's the thing: if you say you haven't and you did, oh, the internet's vicious to you. They're vicious. And that's what hey Jado, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Sorry about that. So okay, so like there was a guy, I forget who it was, maybe Ethan Ralph, is that it sound familiar? I don't know him.
Yeah, the
But I
name
think I
sounds
saw this
familiar.
on like Nick or Katie long time ago. And it's he farted. And somebody said, "Dude, did you just fart?" He said, No, that wasn't. No, I don't know. I didn't hear anything. What was that?" And you go back, and it's like, dude, he pooped. He pooped right there on stream. And yes, oh yeah, they're vicious anyway. It's horrible how vicious it is. That's why we're a no drama channel. Except that I do have drama with the Broken Baker. We have beef now. We have cheese.
Can we not just settle this as a family? Come on. I mean, you know,
You one cheesecake in front of the guy.
one cheesecake.
Well, you know
One
what?
And
cheesecake.
talk about
You know
Cheese
what?
Whiz and
Yeah, and then he goes and he
managed.
tells people, "Oh, I think I would like a cheese steak sandwich in Philadelphia." It's like, you said yesterday you hate it. What are you talking about?
He said that
the
for
mention
months.
of Wiz.
Yeah.
The mention of Wiz.
intervention time.
Well, we're having an intervention.
Group therapy.
Group therapy.
Yeah, we might be. I
I
love.
just
I love
remembered
this
we
chat.
had cheesecake from the Costco.
Well, this is it right now. I'm
Oh,
starting
come
some
on.
beef. I'm starting beef with him.
Where is it?
Let's
That's
go.
how I checked the website.
Costco,
I didn't
man.
see it on the
Costco.
website
Look at
the other
this. So, guys, what happened was the other night, okay? White Rabbit told me that Costco has a croissant loaf. And I told it to MG Law, and he's like, "No, they don't." He goes, "I'm on their page right now." It's like I'm looking all over for you. He couldn't
Scroll
find
through
it.
the whole bakery section on the website. It wasn't there.
So
TikTok told me so. It was TikTok.
Well,
yeah, well,
we'll
you know
find
what
out this
told
weekend
me?
because we go every week or every couple of weeks. So
Do we go like every other day?
I believe
it's
that.
not that close to me to go every other day, or I would.
3 miles. 3 miles. So,
Yeah.
all right, look at this. Look at this. Have you guys had this in the chat? Have you guys had this? It is a croissant loaf. Now, Baker got mad about this one too. Costco might be better known for its $4.99 rotisserie chicken. It's $1.50 food court combo that includes a hot dog and a soda. You know what? Ever since
Pizza
they went
is
to
delicious.
ever since they went to Pepsi, I'm not getting the hot dog.
Well, they
I don't
have
want
a
Pepsi.
they do have a crappy sweet tea that I usually get instead of Pepsi because I don't like Pepsi.
Pepsi's trash.
They don't.
It's
They
Coke,
just have
nothing.
Pepsi and like something else. Pepsi.
They have well, they have the Pepsi, then they have the new Pepsi Sprite 7 Up that's called Starry
Ew.
or something like that.
Oh
No.
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's not Sierra Mist anymore. It's Starry. They have a
That
they have a
sounds
Country
disgusting.
Time lemonade or something like that, or
No,
it's Minute Maid lemonade. And,
Yeah. See, that's the reason I won't go to the movies anymore is they switched
Right,
over
food
from
pairing.
Coke to Pepsi. And I'm like,
Mm.
it's disgusting. I'm not drinking a Pepsi with my popcorn. I'm not doing it.
White Rabbit, can you look that up?
Good.
Look up Dutch crunch,
Crunch.
breast.
Rest.
Dutch
Those
crunch.
those three
Hey, let me
words
tell you
together
what.
sound delicious.
Something Dutch. I mean, Baker will know about the Dutch. I mean,
Dutch
he's
breast, and it's coming from Friction Vixen. Sorry, no, I tell you what, man, that's a mouthful. Maybe more than a mouthful. Anyway,
Crunch bread from Fiction Vixen.
Bread or
Do
bread?
you know
I'm thinking
Friction?
she meant bread.
No,
breast.
I'm thinking
Did I say
bread.
breast?
Breast.
Oh,
That's
I
why I
said
wasn't-
breast.
you said
That's-
breast.
Yeah. That's why I was intrigued.
I know. I was like, wait a second.
I'm thinking it's bread, right?
It's bread. No, she did say look up Dutch Crunch breast.
No,
at
she
the-
said bread. She corrected it.
No,
She
no, I
corrected
know
Okay,
she corrected
bread.
it, but he pulled up the first one.
Yeah. She
So
did
I mean,
say
they-
breast.
They both sound amazing.
Yes, they do. That's just why I said Baker would know about the Dutch Crunch breasts because he's Dutch. So
Mm.
Easy, crunchy.
Yeah, and-
Oh, it looks delicious.
is that at Costco?
I don't know, but you guys are just messing
Where are
me
you
up.
just looking it up?
Touch down. Paper? Unbreaded.
Reddit.
I think you just make it. I don't think it's at Costco. I think you just
Okay.
make it.
Okay, well, let's get through Costco first. And you tell me about that. So anyway, have you guys heard of this at Costco, at your Costco? I went and looked and didn't see it. But it's in late December of 23, Instagram Real Young. Oh, on his Instagram Reel, whoever this young dude
Schwartz
is
Brothers
holding up an
Bakery
$8.69 2-pack of the new to Costco Schwartz Brothers Bakery croissant loaf and adds if it was $100, my wife would still buy these.
So it must be it's probably not in the actual bakery. It must be in the bread aisle.
Yeah, there was a video somewhere, I thought.
So it's not in the Costco bakery.
No, it's
No,
over in
it
the bread
should-
aisle. They actually have a bread aisle. Others confirm that it needs nothing more than a quick shift in the toaster, a little butter and Nutella. I'm not putting Nutella on it.
No.
No,
No, I'm not European.
So if
Doing
it's a
butter and
croissant, my kids will
honey.
put honey on it. They'll put honey on it.
I was talking about that the other day. I told White Rabbit it's what your kids do. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah, they do peanut
like, how
butter and
can I-
honey, or my daughter will do like a croissant. She'll get a toasted croissant with butter and honey. My son will just do honey. He doesn't like butter. So
Well, we were
You know
at the
what? That
Costco in the
sucks.
bread aisle looking for this bread. And he was like, MG Law says his kids do this. And I was like, I made myself a croissant the other day. Put in the oven under the broiler with the butter.
Mhm.
I didn't
We
put
just-
honey on it, but that would be
you get the
good.
Costco croissants because you get so
Yes.
many of them for like $5, and then cut them in half and put them in the toaster, and they're good. Sometimes I'll make a sandwich. I usually don't eat them. Everybody else does. So.
Cut
I
them in
will have
half,
to
put some
say,
chicken salad in them.
You're right,
I'm going
Brandy.
to put it out there. I think I've loved everything from Costco better than Sam's, but I think Sam's has the better croissants and chicken salad.
to sell any chicken salads. So
Expert, who has Pop-Tarts?
they both
not
have
Costco.
Pop-Tarts. Well, Costco not anymore. They did have Pop-Tarts. So
Costco does not have. We're at
and
the
I've been meaning,
Costco.
I meant to go this week to get more and didn't have a chance.
I like these better than the ones you get like in a grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at the Costco, and I asked the guy, I'm like, "Do y'all have Pop-Tarts?" And the guy, he looked so ashamed. Like the guy that worked there, he just kind of hung his head. He was like, "No, we don't have Pop-Tarts."
They
He
had them for
was
so
delivering
long.
the worst news ever.
May not
They had
have
them for
Pop-Tarts,
so
but
long.
I've got two things real quick. One, hey, Lost Souls, how are you doing? Lost Souls is the one that had the stuff with Brian Koberger I was watching today.
Yes.
Lost Souls, Brandy Churchwell's here. If you guys don't know each other, maybe you should, or if you hate each other, well, I don't know about that. So, well, I don't
problem.
know. I don't. What? I'm not starting fights.
No drama.
mercy.
We don't do drama on this channel.
Yeah, we do.
No, we just do.
Just eat.
Look who joined us.
Speaking of drama,
Wendy H, how are you?
I'm super. How are you all
You have the
tonight?
drama llama.
Doing
Hey.
great.
hold up.
Speaking of
Show
drama.
this shirt. Show this wonderful shirt you have on.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, baby. And it could be yours too for the low price of, how much are they? I don't know, but they're awesome. Go to his website, get some merch. I love that. By the way, I have to brag on the actual quality. The sweatshirt is amazing. And
Oh,
it
awesome.
actually, for the ladies, it fits well, like in the, the la area. And it's
Oh, good.
I like that. The Lala.
The
Is it
la
la
Lala?
la,
Lala.
Lala area.
la la,
Ooh la la.
Yes.
the ooh la la.
Yes. I love that.
Warm.
Look at this.
And it's the expert. Now I just need a white rabbit and MG. Well, I just want,
Look,
love squishes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Wendy.
It's so
good to
nice to
see
meet
you.
you. Good to see you. Thanks for inviting me. It's so kind. I'm excited.
I want to
Jen,
talk to you
Texas
for so
Jen
long.
tried to put your store merch link in, but she didn't put a space
Thanks,
between
Wendy.
the exclamation point and the link. And I bet that's what did it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Try it again.
And shout out to Brandy Churchwell. She was such a doll on the Lego stream.
Mhm.
She's such a gracious participant. She had a great attitude. She wanted to win, which I thought was amazing. I love that.
That's awesome.
It's a competition.
It's hard to beat Valhalla when he's
Did
built
you
the same
did
thing
you
like
tell
every
her,
time.
did you tell her David cheats?
Oh, he
does
does.
David
that.
does
Paul
cheat.
doesn't.
Pre-sorts his stuff.
He
He
doesn't.
cheats.
He
Everybody who
pre-builds.
Legos with me says that.
pre-builds. We've all
Everybody who
seen
Legos
it.
with me.
Wendy's like, no. I'm going on record. No.
No, he doesn't.
He has
doesn't.
before. He has before, Wendy. I promise you.
Yes, he has.
I believe anything Volstorm says.
We started
You're
questioning him
trouble.
about that, giving him a hard time. And what's funny is I said a couple things to him. I was like, because I know his personality type. I was like, you had to get all the colors in the same place, didn't you? He's like, well, yeah, I had to do that. I mean, duh, I'm not a beast. And I'm like,
He's like, I'm not a popper.
I know your style. I know your creed. I can speak your language.
Right?
And even though I'm nothing like that, it's so funny. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, you had to separate them all, and then I forget we said something else. Valhalla guy on something. Anyway, it's just like, look, MG Law is a new cat for you, Wendy. We've never seen this one.
I haven't
Look, it
seen
was
that.
on stream last
Now
night.
what's funny is over his shoulder, the other cat's looking at him like, you son of a
That is
Totally is.
It's weird. The last 2 nights, the Mimi has wanted to come in here and be in here. So normally she's laying in the bedroom, in the other bedroom, on the other end of the house, away from asshole cat. But
Awesome.
He's jealous.
I'm
been in here
Look at
next
his
to me.
eyes.
I love MG's night streams.
He just jumped down.
Hey, I'm Vengeful. How are you doing?
That's your-
MG's night streams are
I
they're
like this.
perfect time of night. I don't know how he exists as a human being because I've stopped existing as one. When I'm on
Do you even
started?
exist, expert? Do
You
you?
started?
Mm-mm.
No, but it's like the past. I can't do them.
Yeah, you missed.
Like,
Did you
I'm
watch last night? Because we had Sovereign
I was
Citizen
asleep.
on last night.
Sovereign City. Oh, last night was
It was
on fire.
awesome. It was
What?
great. And I
Oh,
was
I
like, where
love
the
that.
hell is Expert?
Oh,
I got to let Asshole Cat out.
see, I go to
He'll be back in a
bed,
few minutes.
so I miss these things.
I used to think Wendy had good taste. So disappointed.
You know I
Hey,
have
everyone, just
I like
Oh,
you.
jeez.
Wait, I think he just insulted us all.
yeah,
Right?
he did. He
Oh,
did.
Okay.
but I
wait
mean,
a
it's
second.
Yamaha. What are you gonna do?
Who was it? Was it Caitlin that said that she thought that Yamaha was a she?
Yes.
Yes, and we've never
For
let
the
her live that
longest
down either.
Mm-hmm.
We never let him live that down.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
Wendy,
There
this
you
is
go, Mine,
our
Miss
first
Spice.
time.
It is.
Isn't
I'm
it?
so excited. It's so kind of you to invite
Teach Jen how
me.
to do it.
Oh,
It is our
it's
You may
been
regret it.
wanting you to come on for a while. Yeah, you'll live to regret it.
In 5 minutes, she's gonna
And-
be like,
She'd be like, "Ooh,
I'm gonna be
look
like,
at it.
you know, the baby woke up.
yeah.
Just kidding.
I have some bread in the oven. I have some
Look, the
homework I
escape
need to
button.
do.
You
Click."
have a Dutch breast in the oven.
Clean
I'll pull a
bathroom.
Salvador Dali and accidentally end the stream. Oh wait, I don't have control here. Oh, that's so weird. This is my first stream. I don't have
See
control
you,
over
Silkies.
stuff.
Oh,
That's all right.
kinda
White
like
Rabbit's good at canceling the stream, aren't you?
Yeah.
one time you end the
You
show.
know about that,
One
Wendy?
All it takes is once.
And
I
then
did
she
hear
didn't tell
that.
me. She didn't tell me.
Well, I mean,
Well,
And so
she
for
let him
months.
take the blame for like weeks.
6 weeks minimum.
Yes.
6
It
weeks
was a
at
month
least.
at least.
3 weeks. It
Oh,
wasn't a good
you
That's
know
time.
what?
lifetime in YouTube time.
It
It wasn't
is.
a good time. And then finally, like the moment arrived, and I was like, okay, this is the time to actually come clean. I'm the one that ended the stream. Boop.
Yeah.
and how did
I
that
think
go?
I brought that confession out too, because Expert was you was talking about a stream getting cut off.
And she's the one that
It's
made
because
you
we gave him hell for 3 weeks for doing it, and then we found out it was her.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
She
mean, that's
admitted on stream.
diabolical in a very sexy way. I like it.
I don't know
Well,
about sexy.
and
The White Rabbit
the
is
worst
sexy,
thing about
yeah.
it, the worst thing about it was he had it redirected to Aussie, I think.
Yes.
So like everybody
Yeah.
went over there, and he was like,
He wasn't even.
So like I don't redirect Friday Night Live because this is a very we get people from everything, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so this is because we're just having fun, man. It's Friday night. We're goofing off. We don't do serious. We don't talk about drama. We don't talk about bad things, all that stuff. And so I never do that. And then it was Ozzy Overlord was doing his 24-hour stream trying to get money to go to Anime Matsuri last year.
Yes.
And he invited me on, and I said, I'll redirect over to you. So anyway, luckily he knew what was going on. And he's like, he looked at the time and he's like, I don't think the expert stream is supposed to be coming in here right now. And I was like, yeah, dude, I yeeted my stream. So then she left me to hang like that. And I had to, so anyway, the people came back and we had a good show. Everything was fine. And then went over there and I stayed on his show for a while. And that was the night I met our...
"Oh no!"
Think about that guy. I love Ballstorm's laugh when that guy comes on.
It's like we all have like, ugh.
It's a nervous laugh.
Nah, it's good.
Oh my goodness, Ballstorm! Did your
What friction? I hate you
lovely-
leaving. But good night.
Night.
Thank you for coming in.
Stay awake a little longer, Friction Vixen, with that name. That's
Friday
pretty cool.
night.
Did my lovely wife what?
tell you as we were leaving the place today? Like we were walking by this truck-like thing. Well, they had their dog in there. It was like I don't know what kind of dog it was, a Rottweiler maybe.
Yeah.
So we're walking, doo-doo-doo, and talking
Aaron?
and laughing, ha 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 ha. And this dog, like the window is halfway down, and he was like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah," scared the living bejesus out of me. Your wife is like, "Ah." So so funny. I'm thinking, how did it not scare you? Like I jumped out of my skin.
Well, she's married to me. That's why it doesn't scare her.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
I'm usually the one doing.
I've
jump
woken up a
scares
lot of
around
mornings with that guy.
Have you now?
More than we would care to talk about on here.
Yeah, we
think you
need
should
to
talk about
change subjects.
Yeah.
Change those subjects. So
Shit, there she is. True jump
Yeah.
scare.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oop. Yes.
wait, hold on,
Don't
how'd that
care
go
at all.
off? There it is.
There.
Where
There
is
she
the
is.
dictionary
There she
tonight?
is.
Every time
Captain
this,
Captain Kev.
yeah, well, that's the flag. That was a funny night. I was like, oh, this guy, he's this is something else. We have a talking
Yes.
flag. And I was like, and then I finally I had to go to sleep. Like I was getting ready to leave. The only reason why I was on still on with Ozzy was because it was just him and me. And I was like, oh, I can't leave the guy, right? You know, it's like 5 a.m. And he goes, oh, I got this guy we've been talking through email, and if everything what he says seems to be legit, if everything works out right, he should be a great guest, and maybe have a lot more of him. And he says, welcome to the show, Captain Have Fun. I'm like, I'm sitting there, you can see, like, that stream's off, but you can see me, I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I go,
Yeah.
and then I've got my microphone, I bring it closer, come just lean back, look at it, and I go, oh, this is going to be good. I'm just like, this is going to be so good. And then finally I had to go sleep. And it was like 7 a.m. I woke up at 9 a.m. And who's on there with him but our buddy Valhalla?
Yes.
And Valhalla's just dying. He's like if he says something, and the captain's like, yeah, maybe I need to cut like a mouth guard here because he was drinking, through the mask. And I put in the chat, I was like, it'd be really neat if he put like a zipper so he could just open it and close it.
God.
And Valhalla sees that and he starts like, hey, Captain, our buddy here, the expert, said, yeah, you ought to put a zipper right there. And he, without missing a beat, he goes, yeah, like a gimp suit. And I died. I mean, I threw my phone. I was laughing so hard. I was like, I can't do it. And Valhalla's on screen just dying. Nobody else read the chat. I'm just like, this is, oh my gosh. And then Ozzy, he's just out of it because he's been streaming for like 22 hours at this point, right?
Did you see what Farrell said? That's the stream that she found you.
Oh, well, that's
hilarious.
That's a match made in
And
heaven
fitting.
then.
Fitting.
So,
I mean, let's be honest, Farrell can find anyone anyway, but
Yes. It's scary.
she's amazing.
I like
speaking
when
of finding things,
Diva.
y'all need to find these Hershey's Kisses chocolate dipped strawberry.
Oh, I have not heard of
well, show them. You just kind of like halfway turn that bag.
Yeah.
it.
Where'd you get those?
Yeah, where?
Tarjay.
Hmm. Okay.
That's
I can
target
never-
for people that aren't
We
fancy.
found one
Those are
time was strawberry Kit Kat. Like
It's like a
the coating was strawberry
Mhm.
flavor.
Hmm.
Like the
So my-
inside, it's
One
just a
time
hint of
and haven't
strawberry.
seen
It's
them
not
since.
too.
My adult daughter, I have a super adult daughter and then a super little daughter. I have a son too, but he's not a part of the story. My adult daughter was, her husband was stationed in
doesn't count.
Yeah. He's just my number one, my firstborn, most amazing child ever, but he doesn't count right now. My oldest daughter's husband is in the military, and he was stationed in Japan for 3 years. So every year for Christmas, she would send us these crazy cool candies that only are made in Japan, and they were all different flavored Kit Kats, like
Oh, yummy.
Yeah,
strawberry.
they're out of Japan. You can still get them from Japan, but they are expensive.
Thank you, Dinah Do.
Yeah, they were
Costco had the
so-
strawberry ones like 3 years ago. Big bag of them right at Halloween for like a week. We
No
went one
way.
weekend, and then the next weekend they were gone. I haven't seen them
Oh,
since.
wow.
It's been like 3 years.
That's crazy. There was an
It's
orange
really-
chocolate, a strawberry Kit Kat bars. Oh my god, they're so good.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, the White Rabbit. You would love those.
Yes. I'm thinking these are probably just out for Valentine's Day. But they're yummy. Just a little hint of strawberry, not
What do we think of
overpowering.
Valentine's Day? Do we like Valentine's Day?
I love Valentine's Day.
Sure.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You can start wearing pink again. Not that I like to wear pink, but pink
Liar.
loves me.
It does.
Pink loves you.
You notice the lights
Yeah.
turn pink at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're
yeah, I
with
love
somebody,
Valentine's.
Valentine's Day is great. But I remember being a server once, and like I think I had just broken up with who I now refer to as Satan.
I have a Satan.
And yeah,
I love
yeah.
it.
Like looking back on it now, I was like, oh, I get it. You had a personality disorder.
Mine too.
Valentine's Day-
My Satan
Yeah.
does too. That's
yeah,
crazy.
Like I was like narcissism. But yeah, Valentine's Day and all the little couples are at the table, and I'm like, oh, okay. It's just us, and all the little Valentines are at the table, and they're just all loving on each other.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I wonder what would happen if I would just dump this all over their heads. But it was fine. I survived it. Yeah,
Sure did.
yeah. But I think women, we all probably have a Satan or two.
I just have never heard anyone else refer to their ex as Satan. Like I literally forget his
Yeah.
name because it's just Satan.
Oh no, I never say his name. He's
I don't
Satan.
say my I don't say it.
Like Voldemort.
Is this why you hated Valentine's Day?
No.
Probably.
Yeah, I think you're right, MG Law. I think probably. I think you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
My grandfather died on Valentine's Day, and I don't tell a story like that.
Okay. Well,
You know, it's
Here's a
difficult to
thing.
recover
Well,
from.
nobody asked you.
My grandfather died.
But how
Okay.
old was he?
Who cares? I was a little kid. You don't know things.
this is
I didn't know he's going to
this is-
die when I went to
this is
school
when I
that
look at
day.
expert- This is when I look at expert and go, this story had nothing to do about you.
Yeah, the part that you were like, oh, I hate Valentine's Day. I don't want to celebrate it. I'm like, I
God, no,
love
I do
Valentine's
feel like I'm
Day.
in group.
I mean, Valentine's Day is a day about love. It's
Welcome
a
to
wonderful
group,
day.
everyone.
Every day should be about love.
It should be. You're right, 100%.
It's a bunch of grifting.
We
Corporate
have so
grift.
much love to give as human beings, and I think we
Yes,
should
it's
give it
about
as
the
often as
grifting.
possible. Good night, Brandy.
Brandy, thank you
Good
for coming
night.
by, and
you,
hopefully after just being by here, you'll put sympathy. You'll still come back.
She'll come back. Doll.
But Lost Souls is here, and I love Lost Souls. And one day I'm going to get on her stream. Like every time she does a live, or like she opens up a panel, I'm like, I'm in bed or something.
With your schedule. We know
I'm on
that.
MG Laws or something. There,
Yeah.
that better?
Yeah, there. That sounds much better. Oh, jeez.
So anyway, anybody
Expert,
seen any good
did you
movies
watch the-
lately?
No,
What'd
did you
you
watch
say?
the
Oh,
video I
Because
sent
you haven't had any
earlier?
on. I only watch my movies with the expert in his Discord.
When's a good time for you to start watching movies? Because I am harassed all the time about that. Not harassed. That sounds bad, but
I mean,
really,
we miss it.
yeah, I was. A lot's been going on, so we had to.
Well, yeah, 3D comes first. Do you, boo?
That's right, boo.
Yeah,
I don't
boo.
need to watch a movie. I mean, I'm nobody. Who cares if I'm entertained?
Even Miami Spice is saying bring back movie night.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him, Val.
I think Sunday was a good time.
Yeah.
Sunday night, there's usually not a whole lot going on.
He will. He'll get back on track. I'll harass him. We'll get back to it.
What
Please
is up
do.
with this damn cat? What's
All
wrong?
right.
He was just
Are
begging
you
to come in
obsessed
here,
with
hit the
cats?
door.
MG,
I let him in.
do you have any other animals or just cats?
I have
I
two
know
kids, so
I'm young, and I'll put a new one up
they're animals.
probably right after the stream.
Gremlins.
Okay, is this what you're talking about? So this is MG like no.
Yeah,
I
start it
really
over.
hope I don't
Start
get
it
a
over.
strike on this. We're just gonna do a little second here too. This
It's
is a
fine.
completely,
Trust me.
Yeah, you're the
It'll
one
be
who sent me the last one. I got a strike.
No, that
for,
was
so-
grim.
No, you did. You're the one
Oh.
I got an actual strike for.
I didn't do
The
that.
Gallenberg one.
Oh,
Oh.
that's your fault.
For putting up something you sent me. Kind of like MG Law here. This is a copyright disclaimer. It's under the Fair Use Act. I want you guys to everybody
I love
know
that.
this.
that
I am
No,
not trying
hold
to
on.
purposely
Hold on.
copy anything. Everything here is educational.
Hold on.
It's going to be critiqued. It's going to be shown, and this goes with the content of the show.
Are you finished?
With the famous.
Are you finished?
What do you want? to
Are
say?
you finished?
What else?
I
No.
didn't send that to you to put up on stream, dummy.
But I did.
That's your fault.
But I still put on. You still sent it to me, and I put on stream. I mean,
Well, that's your
Dude.
fault.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Hey,
did you not catch what you
hey.
said? You said dummy.
Hey,
I'm like,
hey,
duh,
yeah.
don't send me. It's like put me in a room full of buttons and saying don't push any of them, or like it's a rainbow collection of buttons. And you say
it's your
don't
own
push the
fault.
yellow one.
You trusted me.
Yeah, you fucked up.
You trusted us.
They trusted us.
Wendy, do you know that what line that's what movie that line's from?
I don't because you haven't streamed any movies lately.
It's Animal House.
Animal House.
Oh, I know Animal House.
You screwed up. You trusted us.
I actually saw Animal House when it came out. That's how old I am.
By True Crime.
God.
That's awesome.
What were you talking about earlier? One of the John Waters. Pretty in Pink or 16 Candles.
Candles.
What was
old
it? The
enough
boss one
to
saying
see
there was
that
some-
movie
John
theater
Hughes.
my senior year of high school.
Automobile.
I'm
Oh.
old.
You're not old.
I'm 55. I turned
age
50.
is
Not
a
old.
social construct.
When you're
Age is not real.
155,
Yeah, we don't
when
talk
you're
about that.
155, we'll say you're old. You're not old.
I saw a guy that's like in his 30s today, which I don't know if that's old or young or what, but I was like, he shouldn't look like Santa Claus, and he did. I was like, whoa, that dude, he fell off something. He was on something when he fell off.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you guys know Daryl Brooks? You remember that? Do you guys remember it was a big thing happened in Wisconsin? I guess there was 2 Christmases ago, or Thanksgiving. It's the day after Thanksgiving. They had their Christmas parade, and he's the guy that decided to take his sport utility
Mom's
vehicle
SUV.
through the parade, but he wasn't invited. It was very
Isn't he the sovereign
very
citizen?
sovereign.
Yeah,
very
he's
sovereign.
yeah.
Very
Or
sovereign.
wannabe sovereign citizen.
I want to be sovereign. Yeah,
Yeah.
MG Law found this and put it up, and I thought it was hilarious.
yeah. It popped up in my feed. I don't know why.
Now look.
Uh,
See, it's kind of like South Park, which is not South
Somebody
Park.
did
It's not
South Park
Park.
animation. It's awesome.
But it's not South Park, so don't think that this is we're showing South Park here.
No.
But you hear see like look, see little alien guys right there.
Yeah.
I just got a low worth about
Well, you're not gonna be able to play all this.
No, I wasn't playing any of it. But yeah, so is this him? Is this actually him?
That's what. That's kind of what he.
Because he was a rapper.
Yes, he has a music video, a couple of music videos that, like real music videos, they played
He
during
has
the trial. So they played this one during the trial. And
During
somebody
the
from
Okay, so
South
this is
Animation.
public. This was played on trial. This is so the music is not protected. This was on in trial. This is
Public
court
use?
feed.
Yeah.
This is court feed. Court feed right here.
Yep.
Please do not strike me. But yeah, so I put up the captions because I couldn't understand him when he was singing, and then I put captions to try to watch it, and I still couldn't understand him.
Chicken.
Yeah, he's
chasing
chasing chickens, was
chickens.
observing
Chasing chicken.
to the game
Yeah,
when Convivian.
Swipe come and got them looking at me.
AR with a stitching, yeah. Venom when I kiss him, yeah. Kidnap you and misses, yeah. Work all in the kitchen, damn money by the ceiling fan. Shorty wanna take it.
Wait, hold on. He got
like his
money and bought
beat.
Well, he got money and bought a ceiling fan.
You must live
That's
in
cool.
That's what you do when you come into money.
Money by the ceiling fan.
Big money's a ceiling fan. So
Yeah.
anyway, that
Big
was.
ceiling
Have you ever seen big ass fans? I want one really bad.
Where are you going to put
It's a company called Big Ass
I don't
Fans.
think we have a ceiling big enough for a big ass fan.
No, but it'd be cool. We did. So there you go. If you would
thanks,
like
Farrell.
to check that out, what'd Farrell do? Something awesome. I'm sure.
Read what Farrell said.
No, I'm pretty sure they did. They play. I know they played at least one, if not.
Yeah, M. Young said they did play it in the trial, and Farrell says
They
no.
played,
I don't know
they
if
played
he's
because
saying
it had
no.
the,
Like,
it had his mom's. It
in
had
it.
the SUV in it. And
Hi,
then
Jamie.
yeah,
Hi,
Wait,
Farrell.
hold on. Wait a second. Age is just a number. Yes, it is. Remember, time is a social construct. I don't believe in it.
Time's not real.
I believe that you have to go around the sun 2 times before you turn the next age.
Oh, okay. That works.
Jamie, I've
So what-
forgotten
you just
to
measure as you
send
have.
Baker an invite. Would you like one?
Isn't it like in the middle of the night for Baker, or is it like the next day already?
It's the next
in the
day
middle of
already.
the night.
You know what's
Yeah,
got
it's
me
like
messed up?
4:30 his time.
We were 15 minutes late, and so I'm kind of messed up. So where's Farrell? Stop trusting MG. Oh,
they played a short clip of it because he claimed they showed us. They had a still screenshot from the video, and he claimed that it wasn't him and it wasn't the SUV. So they played the video in trial, and he lost his shit when they went to play the video.
Yeah, that's what Sean
They had
Bird
to
said.
play it
Yeah.
to prove that it was his, that he was the one in the video, and it was his mother's SUV, the same
Yep,
one.
Jamie
he ran
confirmed
to
it.
the parade.
oh, she wants a link. Okay.
That was his
7
mom's
hours ago.
SUV?
Well, you know, I might get flustered if Baker comes on, so we better have Jamie instead.
No, you're not going anywhere. You're
No,
staying
no,
right
no,
here.
no,
Have
no,
you ever been
no.
on with Baker?
No, I will die.
Wait a second. Have you
Absolutely
just been on with
not. I mean, I
MLS?
can't
Have
see
you
the
just
real-
been on with MLS and then Valhalla?
Yeah.
Oh God! God, no wonder.
Oh, Wendy, welcome to the world. I love
No,
getting
I'm
people
like
up here.
I'm super sheltered. Like
They stick you in a box looking at Legos all damn night. No wonder. Jeez.
yeah, I've been sheltered.
Oh, that's no good. Yeah, we got to fix that. Oh, we got to fix
You
that.
did. You fixed it. You
You
fixed
just
it.
did.
What?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not
I
the end
just
of it.
want to
I
stream
love how
on-
Texas Jen has Baker's schedule.
Yeah.
Well, she's the
No,
scheduler.
it's still a couple of hours before he's going to be getting up
love
and
it.
getting.
I mean, he
oatmeal and
doesn't
coffee.
sleep very often. He's always awake.
And when
Fun.
he
It's
pops in
usually-
here, it's usually around this time, isn't it?
No,
think
it's,
so.
it's no, it's usually Well, I mean,
Maybe
maybe
a
on
little
this on Friday Night Live, but I know in my streams it's about 11:30 my time when he pops in.
Oh,
Okay.
So
well, let's see what
She's
time.
making
I'm in
progress.
California, so it's only 7:30 for me, almost
Yeah.
7:30.
out in
I
La
don't
La
think I
Land.
knew you were in California.
I am.
Yeah,
I'm
she
born and
is.
raised. I'm like third generation I'm like a million generations in.
She's a California girl.
Nice.
Totally.
How do you
They
like, how do you
all
like
could
being in
be.
California?
I love it. It's paradise. I mean, it's
beautiful.
truly,
Well, I mean,
it's gorgeous. Plus, I'm a liberal,
Yeah.
so I mean, of course, I like it.
That explains Berkeley.
I mean, it is
totally
beautiful.
explains everything. I do love my sweatshirt, Texas Jen. California, I love the weather. Of course, is amazing.
Yeah, that's not
Mhm.
I
weather.
mean, we have 4 seasons, like chilly, warm, hotter than hell, and like, oh my God, I'm going to die of a nervous breakdown because it's 50 degrees outside for like a month. And, you know,
Right.
Yeah.
um,
And
Lost
then for,
Souls,
for
thank
about
you for
6
coming
weeks,
by.
it's really windy.
Lost Souls, when am I going to get you up here?
yes.
Wendy, do you know Lost Souls?
I've never met Lost Souls. No.
So she does a true crime channel, and it's been
Ooh.
on Brian Koberger and the Idaho thing.
God,
If
yeah.
you want to know about that case,
I will
check
go
her
check
out.
out Lost
Oh
Souls.
man, and she streams about every night, and she knows everything.
Oh, I'm gonna
and
check-
she's really
No.
and she's really nice. And you know what the great thing is? She doesn't get involved in drama.
Oh, I like that. Because you know I don't like drama. I'm super chill. I'm a California girl. I'm like, hey, let's go surfing. Pretty much all the new people I watch are from meeting them in your chat, or they've been on your panel or something. So like, obviously Vol and Diva. I know I watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never watch them.
Yeah, I know.
I don't get notifications no matter what I do. I do not get a notification from you.
Whatever.
And my wife, you know what my wife will listen. I bet you about 5 times now. I bet you've been 5 times. I've said to her, "Is that Fall Storm? Did I hear him, or am I losing my brain?" And she's like, "Yeah, he's on. He and Diva are doing a show." And I'm like, "Well, how come I don't know? Why don't you have this plugged in? Why are we listening to this on the stereo speakers?" And she's like, "I don't know."
Diva did a painting stream the other day. I wasn't in chat, but I was watching. She did
was.
little
She did.
trees and
Yeah.
Where is Diva?
And I found T3 on here. The trucking.
She's right there in the chat.
The I want to say the dinosaur, not T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Yes,
Yeah,
T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he
I'm
puts
a
on
huge
his
fan of
camera.
Dictionary Diva. I'm a huge fan. I love her.
Who?
I want to talk like her when I grow up.
Of Dictionary Diva?
Yes.
Well, she was a recurring Saturday or Friday night. This is Friday Night Liver, but evidently her and 2 times you're gone. It's 2 strike rule.
2 strikes, you're out of here.
Hey, she's taking care of some business. That's all I'm gonna say.
Because she's amazing.
She is amazing.
That just makes it sound like she's like pooping.
No, man. No. She'd be on here if that was all it was.
She's taking care of some business. We're like, oh, we know what she's doing. Pooping.
Boop.
Taking care of business. Who else have I found on here? T3. I found watching from here. The tarot lady.
Clumsy. Yeah, she sent me a message yesterday and asked me how I was doing and where I've been. And I was like, I'm trying to go to sleep before 4 a.m.
You're trying to have normal hours for a change.
Yeah, you've been really streaming during like business hours. What's up with that? Excellent.
I wish I could.
No, I'm not. That's the thing. I want to, but I'm not. I'm putting up videos. I'm beginning back at.
That's true. They weren't live. There was one in the snow. You were live.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the snow one, that's the time I wanted to do it. I was like, yes, this would be so much better to do it like around this time. And because you know what? I would like to watch TV with my wife at night and, go to sleep.
Yeah. Right.
She doesn't mind.
Yeah, I know. She likes it. Like last night, I was like, I wake up and I start stumbling around. I go in there and I'm like, oh, look, she's all cuddled up with both the dogs. I'm by myself.
Yeah, because pretty much Tom Selleck, her TV husband, is always around at night.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Blue Bloods.
No. But I have been watching. So I like to get a show and like watch it from start to finish.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but like I'll go way back. Like I'll be like, what's that? The Columbo.
She watched Columbo.
Loved Columbo. Like,
I'm gonna watch that.
So Columbo is really funny because I can't remember how many seasons it was on, but the show was like a span over like 20 years. Like they started it and then they stopped it for a while and then they brought it back. So it's like, I mean, if there's like 10 seasons, but it spanned it over like 20 years because it wasn't continuous. So that was interesting. But it was like season 3. I told Expert, I was like, is it weird that I'm finding Columbo hot and I think I have a crush on him? And he was like, yes, that's really weird.
What a coincidence. The song went for 2 people.
Jamie.
Hi, guys.
How are you doing, Jamie?
Long story short, I'm now watching Las Vegas and Tom Selleck is now on it. Hey, Jamie, welcome.
Jude, what's going on?
I've never been in a stream with Jamie either.
I'm young. I can't believe that.
Nice.
I can't believe it either because we're like BFFs, but we've never seen each other face to face. Hi, Jamie.
All my
All
internet
this
friends.
is change.
Jamie's having some internet problems. She might
Check
have.
the private chat, White Rabbit.
Mm-hmm. I will.
Yes. So yeah, we gotta change that, Wendy.
Okay.
I thought something sounded distant.
And I'm like, why didn't people tell me that I sounded weird?
Because you sound fine. That's
I didn't
why
think
I
you,
never
she's-
I
noticed.
thought you sounded fine.
She sounded distant.
It is a night of First Miami Spice.
Make sure that you're turned on to that camera. I noticed that when you're doing your hands like this, I was like, she doesn't have her microphone right there. So, oh, you don't have to leave right now. Now, wait a second.
Don't leave.
That can
us.
also be a bad thing because I went through bad weather and I was like, oh, hey, wait a second. I'm not going anywhere today. So hopefully you guys don't have bad weather. I know like rain or something was coming through.
Yeah, y'all are supposed to get some bad stuff in the southeast tomorrow.
Yeah. Lost Souls is down in Louisiana.
Oh, we've been getting it for
Oh.
So,
rain, snow, whatever.
yeah, it's funny when you hear people in Indiana and they're like, they don't have what we have. And I'm like, really? They don't have it as bad?
Yeah, we're getting rain tomorrow, but I mean, meh.
Has
No
all
big
your
deal.
snow went away?
Yes. Thanks to the
Yes.
66-degree weather we've had the past couple of days. Yeah,
It was
snow's
71
gone.
in my car today.
I believe it.
I was
believe
so
it.
happy. Hey, last night though, it like when White Rabbit and I were coming back, we got to the house like in our neighborhood. Because we drove around it to see like if like there's any snow anywhere, right? See if anybody there's like a pile of it or anything. Because it was really warm, and I was just like seeing like what all happened. Anyway, just in the neighborhood, by the time we made it to like we're gonna go home now. The fog got so dense we couldn't see. She goes, okay, like you're driving on the wrong side of the road, and I'm like, well, there's no lines. We're in a neighborhood, I mean,
But
I got the
still.
lights on.
It would have been problematic. Hey,
Valhalla, my house hit 76. I had to open the windows today. I had to open the windows today, but that's because downstairs was so hot.
Jealous.
I did send you a invite, right, Valhalla? Because you said I did. last week.
He's too good to come up here anymore.
Yeah,
I think so. Him and MLS both are.
He never
So-
joins my streams anymore.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what's
He's
happening.
too good for us. He's
You
too
know,
good
here's
for us.
the no. He's
Taking a little break.
well. He's smart. Have you seen his goat shorts?
Yeah.
So
They're
see,
on
yeah,
fire.
they're getting like 1,000 views at a time. So he's like, no, I'm not gonna mess up my algorithm by being on
Right?
with some loser.
Yeah.
Those goats be making some money.
Yeah. Well, they need to, or he'll put
They
them on
do.
a pole.
Yeah.
He's got a lot.
He's-
He's a lot
he'll
more
start-
kids to see now.
Hey, he told me if those goats didn't start granting some views, he's going to be fattening them up to get rid of them. If you know what I mean.
That's right. I mean,
No.
a lot of people like them. I
Tasty.
live very
Let me
close
tell you
to
what, it's not a good Mexican restaurant if they don't have goat on Sunday.
Oh my
100%.
god.
That's what I learned.
I'm Mexican.
When I was in law school, there was like the largest tortilla manufacturer of the Southeast was like right around the corner, and they had a restaurant there too. And anyway, that's when I learned about the like I had a buddy of mine. He was he said he was Cuban, but like his wife was Mexican, and I don't know, it was weird, but because I don't know if he really knew Spanish or if he just put O at the end of every word, and because one day he's like, yeah, we need some more nachos. And I'm like, yeah, what is the Spanish word for nachos? Is it nachos? And he said, no, I don't think they even have nachos. And I'm like, are you serious? He's like, I don't know, man. And I was like,
Serious,
well,
Clark?
okay. But he talked to him, man, and they did whatever he wanted. Of course, I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, yeah, that was the whole thing. It has to have a goat barbecue on Sunday.
Yeah.
And also, what's the soup they have with goat?
Menudo?
Don't eat the
No,
soup.
not that have goat. No.
No, it has eyeballs.
A Mexican soup?
Yes,
Mexican soup?
yes.
I don't know that
Menudo's the
soup.
only
I know,
Mexican thing.
I know albondigas. I know menudo. I know pozole.
There's one with goat eyeballs
I
in
don't
it.
know the goat one.
Oh my god.
Menudo, the band.
No, menudo is stomach. It's stomach. It's the lining of a cow's
Yeah,
stomach.
it's
It's the tripe.
Tripe.
It's actually really, really good. Oh no,
poor
it's
Ricky Martin. Poor Ricky Martin.
oh,
I have a
and you put hominy in
Texture
it.
thing.
You just have to ask them to take out the patas, which are the feet. I don't like the feet in my opinion.
White Rabbit's not a coronary.
Maybe that is what I'm
Taking this
thinking
next
of.
enhance her standards. No patas.
Menudo, that's the soup, right?
Yeah.
That might be what I'm thinking. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't eat that. That's what I learned. And here's Wendy telling me, no, that's so good.
It's so good. It's the best.
That's what I love about this
Best
place.
hangovers.
Jamie, what's going on in your world? What's happening?
Not much.
Okay.
There's a delay on the TV,
I love
and
Jamie
I
so
was
much.
watching, and you guys were all laughing as it was quiet. That was really weird. Okay, sorry. I was like, why is everybody quiet? Oh my gosh.
Hi, McKinley.
Not much, just been a little busy bee, you know, the usual.
Jamie's been all over the YouTube
She's
today.
been having to carry the load for these grifters.
Bo,
Right?
it
You tell them, Ballstorm.
It's true.
is the intestine.
I turn on, I'm like, it's so and so with Jamie. And then I look at another one. Yeah, here in about 5 minutes, there'll be another one with so and so and Jamie.
I know.
It's actually not the
Yeah.
intestines, it's the lining of the cow's stomach. But sorry.
You know what I found on the internet today?
Menudo mean off?
I
What?
found a King of the Hill channel.
A King
Now,
of the Hill
granted-
channel?
Is that
Yeah.
better than the G.I. Joe channel?
That show.
Well, it's all King of the Hill. And so I didn't watch anything else. No, I had to put on windshield wipers, and I had to go to the dump, and I had to do all sorts of weird stuff like that. But yes, the King of the Hill, man. I've been watching it all. I'm like, this is great. I love King of the Hill. Sorry.
I love
Is
that
that
show.
when I
so
woke
much.
up to that?
Is that
Why
why you woke
did I suck?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out why you were watching King of the Hill.
I think Brown Dog rolled over on the
The remote.
Brown Dog is my Bobby.
Menudo does stink, though.
I love
Well,
Bobby.
YouTube is amazing for all of that stuff. I found an all Garfield channel, an all G.I. Joe channel, and
Yes.
an all Gem channel. And I was just like, this is amazing.
Jim and the holograms?
Is Brandon.
Yeah. I
Love
love
it.
Gem and the holograms.
Did I just
Oh,
hear
wait a
Ballstorm shout out Jim and the holograms?
Yes, you did, because
We don't
my
judge.
wife loves Jim and the holograms. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
yeah. Uh-huh.
We don't judge.
And I'll
I
watch
like-
whatever Saturday morning cartoons I want to on my YouTube channel. Thank you.
I am so
right.
good.
McKinley. How are you doing, McKinley?
I love it.
Hi, McKinley.
Well, they even have like channels where they
I didn't see her
play
hair.
like the old like Saturday morning cartoons, even with the commercials.
yeah.
I
They
just
have
saw
like
one of
Hanna-Barbera.
those. I was like,
That's awesome.
Great.
And I'm like, oh my God, this is like my childhood all over again.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
I love you.
Making a Saturday morning
I
cartoon.
still sing those songs.
That's how I knew the preamble to the Constitution.
See?
What the
Home capital.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't
yes.
know. I'm not doing anything.
3 is a magic
McKinley, how are you
number.
doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. So anyway, I was talking to White Rabbit. McKinley reminded me of this, and then I looked at the screen and saw some other stuff's going on. I was like, oh yeah, I want to do ladies' night again. Y'all interested in that?
What is that?
Well, I just have a ladies' night where it's
He surrounds himself with beautiful women.
yes. I go in the middle of the thing and get
I mean, isn't
3
that
and
most
6,
Friday Night
8.
Live?
So
Right?
Wendy
Well, I'm trying to
H,
get,
Jamie. You'll just surround
yeah.
the expert.
Yeah. You're always
And-
surrounded by
Do a panel. Yeah, do a panel of 9. With you
Okay,
in the
so I
middle.
didn't know this analytic existed. And I want to say thank you. I'm very humbled by this. But I have Friday Night Live in its own little playlist. And so you can look at the demographics and everything of it for the entire lifetime has been going on. And Friday Night Live is 79.8% of all viewers have been female.
What?
You're slipping.
Well, I mean, that's not the entire channel. That's just Friday Night Live.
Well, I'm saying your demographics are usually like in the 90s.
Oh,
Yeah, I have hit 90 a few times.
for the
Yeah,
for
it's
the
like
ladies.
for women.
Yes.
Yep. And I was like, what? Yeah, I went into like trying to figure it out. M Young wants to do a ladies' night.
I agree. I think that would be amazing.
No,
Anytime I can hang out with the White Rabbit and Jamie, I'm happy.
Sounds like a fun time.
so ladies' night is a fun stream, and it's I had like 3 of them, 4 of them. Very exhausting, very hard to get that rhythm going, like figure out like how you want to do it, because so many people do it. I don't know. It's just it's weird. But the last time we had it done, it was I think it went very well. And then 3D Life got weird, so I haven't been able to do it for a while. But I want to do a ladies' night, and then I'm also thinking about doing a new show. Life got weird.
Yeah,
it's true. Hey, KLI, how are you doing? KLI reminds me that Danielle said that she was very tired. I was like, oh, well, she's been streaming all day
She's
too.
been streaming all day, and she streamed late with MG last night too. She must be pooped.
I know she did a full trial stream. Those
Excuse
are
me.
not easy. Those
I
are
don't know how you do that, Jamie. I didn't. That's too much.
I've done like 3 trials, I think, and they're harsh.
Well,
They're not fun. It's like Baker's gun. We can still get a goat.
What? So rent a goat.
Above market price to keep it alive.
What
Maybe.
are we gonna do with
No.
this goat?
Just bring him Bud Light. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
What
that's all
are
you
we
gotta do.
doing with the goat? If we're renting the goat, what are we doing with the goat?
I think he means we're going to rent one day. Oh no, if you rent it, you can't eat it because you have to give it back, right?
you date it.
We doing like like goat yoga? Put little party hats on it. Take pictures.
Goat
selfies.
yoga.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a new Polaroid camera I got for Christmas. We could use that to take pictures. Yeah.
Cool.
That is
You
awesome.
know, there's a Polaroid yoga
And it's pink.
Lego.
Yeah.
A Polaroid
Okay.
Lego of the
That
camera.
reminds me.
Yes.
Think of it like a timeshare, Brandon says.
Is the Polaroid like the click and it print? Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
I know
I
what you're
love it
talking
so
about.
much.
Yes, that's awesome. That's
Call
so
it
awesome.
instant gratification.
They're the
I
best way to do
love instant
nudes.
gratification.
Did you say nudes?
Yes.
What?
I learned that from
Yeah,
Paris
that's
Hilton.
what you do them on the Polaroid. So there's no record.
Yeah, Paris Hilton does that.
Oh my lord.
Did that before she became a mom. She's a mom now.
Oh, she's a mom now.
Yeah.
I'm a mom. Well, I don't do nudes though.
McKinley's kid wants to play with a goat.
Oh, well, when you said Polaroid, it reminded me of a camera, which reminded me of an article that I read. Have y'all read or seen any of the information that Crystal Hefner's coming out with, talking about Hugh Hefner and like living with him?
I think she had a book.
Yes. So she's
His
talking
wife?
about yes.
Which
So
one?
like she's
I think his
the
last wife.
one. The last one.
Number
So she
That
four.
was like
21
after
or
Girls Next
22.
Door, right?
She was on Girls Next
Yes,
Door
yeah.
with the twins.
No,
she
that was Holly
replaced-
Madison.
She
Yeah.
replaced Holly.
Oh, she did.
She
You're
came
right.
after.
Sorry. My bad. I didn't see it after. Sorry. Yep.
I didn't either.
I
but
loved
I'm, like,
Holly
reading
too.
this-
I love
love
that
Holly.
show. Girls Next Door was the best.
Who's the other one? Bridget.
Kendra.
Yes.
Bridget and Kendra.
Bridget
I didn't like Kendra. Kendra drove me nuts.
She's annoying.
So I'm like
Anyway.
reading this article, and this Crystal person's talking about how like
That was a gunshot.
it was.
That's another one.
It-
That's another one. 4,
I think those are
5,
fireworks.
6.
Why would there be fireworks in the middle of January?
You would be.
Why
so
wouldn't there be
Yeah,
fireworks?
why wouldn't there be
Yeah,
fireworks?
why wouldn't there?
Come to my town. We have them all year round.
Yeah, they're not fireworks. Well, we have them New Year's and 4th of July. Other than that,
Really?
they're not fireworks you hear.
You were saying though about
Oh,
the
so Chris, it's like, so I'm reading this article, and she's talking about like how toxic it was, and people just wouldn't realize like how toxic it was around the house, and how um like Hugh Hefner would have like a little camera that he would take pictures of the girls from blackmail, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you're in Playboy. Like, what pictures are
Because
is
they
he
weren't
taking of
Playboy
y'all?
they weren't like classy. I mean, if you think Playboy's classy, they weren't that caliber.
What-
They were like nasty. They were doing things to him and each other.
Mhm.
And he has a whole he had a scrapbook.
Oh,
He
like
nasty.
Vince
Yeah.
McMahon.
For him.
I want to
She
talk to
was like
Wendy
saying
again. But real
how, like,
quick though,
she-
speaking of pinups, Jess, how you doing?
Hey,
Hey, how's it
Wi-Fi.
going?
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi
Chrome.
Forever Wi-Fi.
Well, I didn't know the White Rabbit was going to lead us down the Playboy path. Evidently, Hefner's last wife is writing a book.
Oh, she wrote a book.
Wrote a book. I didn't know
knew
about that.
I knew a very old lady who was very wholesome, very Christian. She said she had a stack of collectible Playboys from the decades back to when it started because the articles were great. Like, okay.
Straight guys say that, but not
She
old
was a
ladies.
scholar. Come on.
They did have some good interviews.
Jeez.
Well, the one thing that got me that she said was like she couldn't believe when she was there, because she was there with the twins, and she was like, I just can't believe he had twins in the house. And I'm like, they chose to be there. It's not like he forced them to come in
Yeah.
and live with him and be his girlfriend. Like, they were willing participants, as you were a willing participant. I just think it's bizarre that now you've come out with this book and you're bashing him. Like, you were a willing participant.
Because he's
No one
dead. They
forced
can
you to
say
be
whatever
there.
they want now, right?
Right.
And she knew what it was about. She knew what all of it was about. Don't act like you were
Yes.
just shocked
Yeah.
that Hugh Hefner was treating you that way and this is how it was. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
Bizarre.
Well, as somebody who's been a 19, 20, 21-year-old female, I will say
I have not.
I have,
Same.
and I was super naive, and I could see how you'd get caught up in it. I could see how I'd call my dad after 5 minutes though and have him come kick this guy's booty. But yeah.
You just leave.
Well,
You're like, oh, this
he
is
was a
weird.
90-year-old man. Like, you knew what you were
I
doing.
know, gross. Who wants
Come on.
that? I'm old and I don't want that. My boyfriends
Yeah.
are all like young. That's gross.
Oh, Wendy's
Driving
doing
Pools,
it
how
the
you doing?
reverse way. She's like, I'm going to go out with the 20-year-old.
You know, that's all whoever asks me
Yeah.
out. It's not me. Like, I literally last weekend went on my first date with an age appropriate man that I've been on in like, I don't know, 20 years. Only young guys ask me
Age-appropriate.
out. I don't know
I'm
why.
loving that.
You don't know
So
why.
I don't
'cause
understand
you're
your
gorgeous.
criticism, but okay.
Yeah.
I don't
mean,
know what's going on.
I don't know why guys my age never ask me out. They just don't.
They're
So
intimidated.
They're intimidated.
what did you undo?
Exactly what it
What did you like, the age appropriate man or the 20-year-old?
I did. I had a really good time.
Nice.
It was nice that we had like cultural references and could like 16
Yeah.
candles or something funny comes up and you're like, oh yeah.
Yes.
I don't have to be like, you can Google it. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
never
that's a
had
good
cultural
conversation. Just go.
references with anybody. Like, I can't. I'm not part of anything. I've never seen anything. But I did see Wi-Fi earlier. What is it? So she has named it. Changed the name of her channel. What is your channel name now?
It's Moxie Dame. Because originally I made the channel because I was like, oh, I'm a mom, I'm a wife. I'm going to talk about mom and wife stuff or whatever I like.
Mhm.
So it was like Wife Chronicles, but I thought waifu was cuter. So obviously what the stream turned into was not that. So I figured while I was taking a break, do a little rebranding, rename it, start different. And I mean, the content's probably going to be mostly the same, but it just, I think it's more appropriate.
And
New year, new you.
so I saw this. Yeah, I saw you streaming right before this stream. I was watching. Actually, I was watching you. Might be part of the reason why I was 15 minutes late.
Do
I
not
was
blame
like,
me.
I didn't have my stuff set up, and I was like, wait a second, I know this dude, and you want to tell us about who you interviewed today?
I had Saif Khan. I don't know if you're familiar with his case, but he was a victim of a wrongful Me Too accusation, and he was immediately yeeted from Yale just off of a 3-word email that this young woman sent. And he fought it. Well, he was taken to criminal court and was acquitted. And now he's looking to, with approval from the Superior Court, not Superior Court, Supreme Court, that he can go ahead and pursue civil action, a defamation lawsuit against not only the university, but also the accuser. So he was talking a bit about that.
Yeah, that was.
Really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like I was just, I go in there and I'm just being a dork. And and real quick, 12th man off grid Alaska. What's popping in this channel? We are we went from talking about Hefner, which I'm sure we're going to get back to in a second, but I don't know how long we've got Jess here. So
I think I'm just a little bit,
but she had a very interesting interview. And how do you say the guy's name? Saif Khan?
I thought it was Saif because that's what everyone else was saying. So I was catching up on information about his case and all that. But he says Saif. It's Saif. Saif. Yeah. He's
like
from Afghanistan.
Leif Erikson and Life Erickson.
Yeah, Saif.
Well,
Saif Khan.
Saif.
Well, the last name is Khan, as in Khan. The Wrath
I
of
did
Khan.
actually play that clip a few times, so I had to.
Oh, that's
I'd
awesome!
say.
I didn't see that. Had he ever
Best
seen that
Star Trek
movie?
It's the best Star
He
Trek
said
movie.
I think he's only seen like the gifs of it because he mentioned it. He's like, I keep seeing that, but I don't think he's seen the movie. But yeah, he thought it was pretty funny. So
What was the girl? What brought upon the Me Too?
it was somebody that he was familiar with. They lived in the dorms, went on a date, but had gone to other social events with mutual friends and all that. So they were familiar with each other, texted quite a bit, went on a date. She apparently wanted to maintain her reputation as not promiscuous. So when her friends were like, "Hey, what's up? There's a spent condom in the bathroom trash can or whatever. What's going on?" She's like, "Oh, I was really toasted, and yeah, it was all him, even though it was consensual. Like there was a kit done by the nurse at the school that showed no signs of trauma. They did a swab, and there was another man's DNA somewhere else. But yeah, it was just totally like." She just blamed him, and the school went with it. Immediately expelled him. He was here on a student visa, so they were trying to they were trying to deport him. Like they were working with ICE to deport him. It was wild. So he's going through it.
This happened like 3 years ago.
It happened in the middle of all of the Me Too hullabaloo.
Yeah.
So it was 2015, and
Oh,
then
wow.
it carried over, and he was acquitted. It took 2 years for that trial to conclude, and then all the pending stuff, because they originally said that he wasn't able to sue the school or the accuser, and then he appealed, took it to the Supreme Court, and they said actually, yeah, he can. So he's gearing up for that at this point.
Yeah, it was I remember when that happened, and I remember seeing him, and I was just like shaking my head, it was like, what is happening? That's all that stuff got started, and it was one thing after another. I was like, what's going on here with this world? Like it seems like it was almost scripted. It was so specific, it's like it was every time you saw something in the media, it seemed like it had all the check boxes checked. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. What happened? What happened to due process, right? There's always two sides to a story and all that stuff. And it was just, it was vicious. But I totally forgot about him until, again, I went over there what happened was I saw she had put something on Twitter about her stream, and I clicked it, and it didn't go to a link. It just was a picture. And I was like, well, there's no link. How am I supposed to find this?
It's in the tweet below. Just
I didn't see that. So anyway, she put it up there. I was like, oh, well, I'm lazy, so thank you. And yeah. What's so funny is that when I was setting this stream up, you were the first one on YouTube. I was like, oh, good. I don't have to click a link. So
yeah, it was my first stream of the new year. I've been on your show, and I was on Vice's once, and but this was my first time back in the hosting seat, and a little rusty. I broke out in a little bit of a hive situation ahead of time, and it took a little while for those to go away. like it was going up my neck. I was like all red and blotchy. It was so embarrassing. But anyway, but yeah, it's done.
You did a good job. You did a really
Thank
good job, and your interview was exactly like what I said about you. Like I know you have that talent, and it was really good. I'm really impressed, really proud.
Thank
So,
you. I appreciate it.
and thank you for
I
coming
was
by.
really, yeah, I was really, I was like, oh, because he reached out to me and he's like, hey, I'd love to be on your show sometime. And I'm like, I'm kind of taking a break right now, maybe after the new year. And I'm like, bite the bullet. Let's just do it. Because the more time that goes by in between streams, it's like I don't even know where all my buttons are and how to add comments, and it's like I'm a mess. So, and then trying to maintain a conversation, it was like, get there. So yeah, if you're doing this thing, don't take too much time off. It's harder to get back in it.
You did good. You did great. So, yeah, and now we expect you to keep on going.
Oh no.
Sounds like she doesn't want to take a big chunk off again, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't wanna
there's
take
no
too much
time
Oh,
off.
Jess, keep it going. I'm Wendy, by the way. Hi, Jess. Nice
Hey,
to
Wendy.
meet
Oh,
you.
you haven't
Nice
met
to meet you.
Wi-Fi Crumb.
No,
She was
Not-
Wi-Fi.
not
Wait
Bridget.
for
You're great at
Crumb.
introductions.
Oh, sorry, Jamie. Do you know her?
Yes.
We've
I'm
been
sure.
on
Yeah.
channels together.
Been on.
Definitely.
Yeah, Wendy's the only one I don't think I've ever been on stream with.
You know what? Let me just say
You've
this
been on
right
stream
now.
with me.
You've never
Everyone's been on
stream
stream with MG.
It's been a while.
I was on a
Been a
break.
while.
You know what?
You've been busy. I understand. You got a little one too.
You know what?
so-
I gotta say, I am so appreciative that there's so many redheads over here because they're the only people that are nice to me.
That song is so catchy.
Oh crap! I'm in trouble.
Ah!
Oh, you are in trouble. Yeah, you are.
Dictionary Diva. So
There she
this
is.
is what I'm hearing is that you don't know Wendy H. Wendy H doesn't know you. Does everybody know Wi-Fi Chrome? I'm
Oh, no,
hoping
They
you
we
guys
know
do.
each other. They
all
haven't
the time.
streamed with each other.
Yeah, we stream
Yeah,
together.
me and Wendy
Do what?
I know
talk all the
Diva
time. Come on.
every day. She's my bestie. As a matter of fact, we're
right.
such
We're
close
like
friends.
best.
We're gonna go to we're gonna go to Dollywood together.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
we are. We've already got it planned.
Um,
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm. We're gonna
And
stay
me and
at
Jess,
the
we're-
Ritz Carlton in Knoxville.
Yeah. Yeah. And Jess and I are going to be going to like a pinup convention. We've already got that
Oh,
planned.
that'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And Jamie and
we're
I,
supposed to
we're going to be
chaperone
going.
that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me and Jamie,
You
we're going to be
wish.
going to like coffee shops
Oh
and
my God.
eclectic bookstores. I don't know if that's your thing,
Jess
Jamie,
coming to
but
Dollywood?
I'm
Well,
not going to be able
that's
to
for you.
come, but you hit the nail on the head, and that's so funny because I love little coffee shops. It's my obsession.
and then me and MG Law, we're going to be talking about tobacco and
What?
all of the that's
Tobacco.
right. All of the
Would you-
things that you need to know about it.
Only if you guys talk like that.
It's gonna be great. An expert, I don't know what we're doing together.
Thanks for posting
Getting lost.
Jess's link. I subbed to Jess just now.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah,
stuck.
she has a criminally low count. And we're trying to, you know me, I like boosting everybody. So
You do. You're
everybody
really sweet.
everybody be sure that you're subbed up to everyone and you go and hang out and go in there and just wreck the chats. So
For sure.
Done.
Anyway.
Done.
Thank you, sweetheart.
what'd you just say? Done, 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 done.
Done. Done. Done. Done. Wrecking the chat.
Speaking of, so what about do you guys go on with this Hefner thing? I'm interested in this.
Yes.
Oh, I was
The
finished.
pictures. I want to know about the pictures in the scrapbook.
No, it was just the article was just going on about this wife. It's like, honey, like he's dead and you knew what you were doing. It was done. Like the
So
conversation.
she and Holly are feuding right now.
Oh,
I guess they were like
I didn't know
friends,
that.
and then
Christy
now
Hepburn.
they're not. That's what Holly said on Heather McDonald.
Oh, so
Who's
in
Heather
this
McDonald?
article,
The Juicy Scoop.
This Crystal person said the producer said, like, when she comes in to do Girls Next Door, because she took Holly's place, to like make it like, I'm really not trying to do these things, to make it be like they're feuding, which they weren't. And then Holly was like, wait, are we feuding? We weren't really even friends. So I guess now it's went to another level that they're now feuding.
Yeah, she said they were friends.
Oh, okay.
I think it has something to do with the book, and they're both people. I crack up when everyone's fighting over like a big, huge piece, like they all want one piece of a pie, right? That's a big pie. Just take your piece and get out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
There's no dramas needed.
Yeah. There's enough for
I think there's
everybody.
not 80 billion people in the world to like watch them. Like YouTube drama. I don't get that.
This is why Wendy and I are
Oh.
besties.
That's
YouTube
right.
drama is the best. Like you sit there,
Ew.
well, like right now, there's all this drama between Baker and me. Like, he has to bring this up, like because I just kept saying, "Dude, I don't do drama," and then he got all upset about cheese. Cheese. I mean, who does that?
Jeez, God.
But I understand because it's like he's from he's so
Wisconsin?
far east that he's part of Asia, and Asians are lactose intolerant.
Oh my god.
So it's true. It's true. They don't have cows. So all this is true. Look it all up. I don't make this up.
This is
I have
going to like
a-
to come in and say, just because one person has an opinion, it doesn't mean it's the opinion of the whole panel. That's my
Like there's
disclaimer.
not really 80 billion people. There's only 9 according to Valhalla awaits. And I would trust his count over mine because, well, I don't
Just
leave
8.
my house. He doesn't leave his
Well-
house either. How does he know? Oh, he probably Googled it.
He probably did.
He did.
Yeah,
He
Valhalla
cheated.
doesn't leave very often.
He
I love how
doesn't.
you guys go, how does he
Leaving.
know he never leaves his home?
It's
not
true.
wrong.
Over here.
It's true.
I'm not wrong.
He's been to our house.
Leave the goat.
Yeah, but his wife came.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, they were
Yeah.
both there.
He has to be chaperoned. He's not allowed out by himself.
I mean, it's a little feral.
Mm.
I wouldn't trust him out in the world either. I don't know about that guy.
I don't know, he
And
cleans
yet
it-
I
he
wouldn't
cleans
want
it-
anyone
cleans
else
it
to have my
nice.
back but him. So.
Wait, you guys heard the story about we took him to a Tennessee football game, right?
No. Tell us.
I mean,
Tell us.
I
Oh,
hope
the
good
I
one.
have,
Yeah.
but
dancing.
Oh, this was before Volstorm, because Volstorm and Diva went too, and this before they showed up, or no, before we showed up at their place. So White Rabbit and I do alumni stuff, and because we're nerds, and anyway, so we did. There's a who was it? Like the baseball coach was there. Walter Payton or something, Peyton Manning. I don't know. They were there to listen to
Super
somebody.
famous people.
No, it was like just people. And anyway, it was a before the game brunch deal. But everybody got 2 tickets for the bar. And Paula, we're standing there. He comes in. Here's the great part is he goes walking in with a plastic bag full of beer, and I'm like, dude, that's awesome. Now, you've seen Valhalla, right? You know what he looks like. He looks like Hillbilly Jim, and from wrestling.
Billy Jim.
From wrestling,
No,
you don't know who Hillbilly Jim?
no, now I'm
He's
gonna have to
gonna
Google
punch.
it.
He's gonna punch you in the face the next time he comes. in.
Volstorm knows what I'm
No.
talking about.
He's
He's
gonna go.
muted. He's not.
Yeah,
he's
he's a
not
mute.
participating. Yeah.
Well, he's a eunuch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hillbilly Jim.
Yeah.
I wish I could type and do stuff. I can't. Anyway, so we'll worry about that later. But it's great. It's awesome. He looks cool. But he's standing there. It was in a McDonald's bag, which, by the way, that in and of itself is an entire like University of Tennessee faux pas, because our coach before this one, he paid players illegally paid players, and he would put money in a McDonald's bag and hand it to him. I was like, well, that's a whole new meaning to a Happy Meal, isn't it?
Drug
And
dealers.
Makes me happy.
yeah,
if somebody
and
gives me money in a McDonald's bag, that is making me really happy.
So here goes Valhalla, the McDonald's bag, walking across the campus. And I'm like, dude, that's right before a football game. I mean, it's he has no idea. That's what the great part is. And probably nobody else noticed it, just me. And anyway, he comes in, he's standing there, and it's like, next thing you know, here's like this, like, very typical, like your idea of what like an alumni would look like. It's like a middle-aged dude and his wife. They're dressed very nice. Their brunch is probably like a normal thing for them. And it comes up and, hey, Crime Spies, how are you doing? And comes up and says, hey, would you like our drink tickets? He had never met Valhalla. He just comes up and sees, this one dude and just hands him drink tickets. And it's like, what's going on here?
They could tell he needed his Bud Light.
What do you need drink tickets for?
It's so you don't get wasted.
Part of your ticket. It's part of
Is this inside the stadium?
No, it's on campus. It's they had a big closed off area
all
for
the VIPs go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Like an alumni brunch before the game.
People.
I'm just trying
White
to.
Rabbit invited me,
For
and
the
then
bougie people.
So it's a brunch with like mimosas and shit.
yeah. They had chocolate chip croissants. Oh,
I like VIP stuff.
I took pictures of the croissants for Baker because he hates croissants. That's the thing.
Like fan them out.
These weren't the
Yeah,
only
like-
people people kept giving him. All of a sudden, they started walking up to him, like, "Hey, man, would you like a drink ticket?"
What do they think? They have wrenches? They're just giving them out to Valhalla?
It was the damnedest thing.
Not like he probably didn't blend in well. He stood out there like, oh, this guy hasn't been here before.
That's my theory.
And so
that's my theory is what MG said, because here he is. He's got all these tattoos. He's got the hair, the beard, right?
Oh, I guess in California, he'd just be one of the guys. It's just normal here.
Yeah, but at UT, he was like the token weirdo.
Yeah.
And so
the token hot guy.
Yeah.
See, so that's what's funny is later on, we're standing in line at the bar, and he's like, dude, I got so many tickets, I can't use all these. And this girl behind him's like, oh, I want extra tickets. I mean, she like, I don't know. It was the worst beg I've ever seen in my life.
Lame.
And he's like, oh yeah, here, you can have one. And he's like, yeah, I'm not giving her more tickets. She's like, she was awful. But anyway, yeah, it was the craziest thing. And he was drinking mimosas, which is, I would never expect Valhalla
was drinking mimosas.
Yeah, and he held his pinky out too as he sipped. It was the damnedest thing.
So he's dressed. He's dressed as Hillbilly Jim.
No. I mean, he just.
No, he had on
he
jeans
needs
and a volunteer sweatshirt.
I'm putting an image in your mind of what the other people had to imagine there was.
There are pics, Aaron. There are pics of the tickets.
Well, yeah. I really wanted him to dress like Hillbilly Jim. I just looked who that person is, and that is amazing. And then now I'm picturing him carrying. You said he was carrying a McDonald's bag full of beer.
That would be a great.
Yeah, it's a whole different meaning to the word Big Mac.
Oh, Valhalla, I adore you.
He had to hide the Bud Light there. He couldn't just walk out in the open with Bud Light and knock them.
You forgot to mention that they ran out of orange juice.
Yeah, because he's drinking mimosas.
How do you run out of orange?
Have you ever had Valhalla drink mimosas?
No. But the right way to do a mimosa is champagne and a splash of orange juice. You shouldn't be running out of orange juice.
Not a lot of orange juice. At most, it's a half and half.
Well, listen, nobody else is
with the orange juice. At most, with the orange juice.
Well,
that's really how he gets his vitamins, by drinking orange juice.
Let's just put it like this:
he's not eating a fruit bowl every day. Just
apple juice mimosa is not good, he said.
Ew.
No.
Oh, I was working in an air show one time when I was working for an aircraft company. one of the guys that helped set up and everything. He was something else. He decided because all the champagne was gone, he was just gonna mix beer and orange juice.
Oh,
Oh,
Gross.
I died inside that day. I didn't try it.
I died inside that day.
Just watching him drink it made me die inside. It was terrible.
It's making me die inside just thinking about it.
I think
Right?
that's
Yes.
worse than pig's feet or goat's feet or whatever Wendy was talking about earlier.
Papas.
Stomach and feet.
Tripas.
Pipas.
Menudo.
Papas are
Menudo.
potatoes.
Uh-huh.
Burros
But
papas.
isn't menuda often? Isn't that how you say menudo? Isn't that often?
Ricky Martin.
How you say often
She
in
bang, she
Spanish?
bang.
Yes.
Did you guys know about the Menudo, like the group, the one you're talking about now, not
yeah,
the food, but
Menudo.
the
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
You
Yeah.
heard about the Menendez brother trial, the relation now
Yeah.
going on with that, right?
What?
Not
David
all
and
of it.
Bear, MLS,
One
we
of the
did,
guys-
we did a stream on it on Father's Day last year. It was juicy.
What happened?
They were being abused by the Menendez brothers' dad.
Huh.
In the icky way abused, not the fun way.
Ew.
Ricky Martin was?
Well, maybe him too,
Great.
but for sure, like most of the guys that were in the band, by him
Wow.
and their own producer, like because they worked. Menendez brothers' dad was like the head of that like the Latino talent at
RCA.
RCA or
Yeah.
some big company.
Oh, I didn't.
And not only was he doing it, but their guy, like in their country, I think they're Puerto Rican, and their country was doing it to them. So it was all
Jeez.
kinds of bad, horrible things.
Puerto Rico was
terrible.
molesting the Melendez?
I don't think the whole country did.
Oh.
It's not a country.
I'm glad they weren't taking turns.
What did we watch,
That's in the
Rabbit?
yeah.
What was that show we just watched? That movie?
You're gonna have to be a
American?
little more specific.
Yeah.
It's the last movie we saw
Oh, freedom
with
the
Jesus.
freedom, the sound of freedom.
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to watch.
Did you watch all of it?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, it was good.
Why wouldn't I? I love
Because you
Jesus.
sleep through movies.
No,
I
man.
mean, that's
Everybody
true,
knows this.
But
No, I watched all of it. Hey, so anyway, so this is the wrong one. That's not the good picture. But there's Valhalla with Santa Claus.
Santa.
Santa
An orange
Ball.
Santa.
Yes, that's
so
Santa Ball. That's Valhalla.
that.
There you go.
Aw.
Now, I do have video of him dancing to, maybe not him dancing. It might be
Please,
somebody
yes.
dancing that was trying to look like him to Taylor Swift song. But that's
Taylor
that's in the vault.
He has to be dancing to Taylor Swift.
can we bring
Taylor's
him up
like-
here and play that at the same time?
What? Taylor Swift?
The Taylor
But
Swift.
hold on,
I'm
who was
telling you.
asking? Who was asking about the tickets or didn't happen?
I think it was Aaron.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's what there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tickets. Now he's already had like 4, and you're only supposed to have 2.
Oh no.
So he could have gone up there and gotten a beer. I mean, he was on the
So
mimosa.
he never
thing, 'cause
got
it's-
beer. He only just drank mimosas the whole night.
I thought he got
Yeah.
beers like right at the end of the game, though, didn't he?
This is
Was that
before
a
the
Oh no,
game.
that's the second game he went to.
Oh yeah,
He
Yeah.
bought a beer as
Yeah.
it was the last beer of the day.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you try to walk out with it. They said, "Sir, you can't walk on campus with an open
Can we
container."
get VIP passes to Dollar Tree? Yes, no.
Yes, you can.
What, walk out with an open container?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you don't, you can't let people see that.
Well, yeah. You put it in a cup.
Yeah. Well, he put it in his gullet, and that's the only time,
Yeah,
ladies
that
and
works.
gentlemen, I ever thought that I would see Valhalla just empty out his stomach.
Yeah.
Remember how he was hurting? He's like, hold on. And he's just trying to chug. It was a 24 ouncer, I believe.
Oh
Is
my
that it, or at
god.
least- Yeah. And he's like,
Is that
and he's
That's all?
just going at it. And then also he's like, oh God. He's like, oh, that hurts. Oh, so cold.
Isn't there a trick though where you can open up your mouth and it just dumps in? Like I've seen that
Well,
a lot on.
I mean,
Ballstorm, would you like to talk about that?
Well,
What?
Yes. Yes, the answer is yes.
You know about that, Jess.
Just because Miami Spice has seen it,
I was trying to be wholesome.
Do you know what show you're on?
What
Come
happened?
on. Come on.
You know what else? I just
Come
lied.
on.
I'm never wholesome. Wholesome without the W.
Without the L?
Hey, Kaiser.
What's happening? Kaiser, what's happening, bud?
I'll be back.
Me too, actually.
Wait, what happened?
What?
What?
I said,
Rabbit
I'll
had to
be
step
back. I have
away.
to get more drink.
And then I was like, I do too. So, that's what was happening.
Okay,
Val says you got to open your throat hole.
Oh dear.
I know how to. Yeah, I know.
What?
She's
is going
aware.
on?
I'm aware.
Wink.
Wait, what are you guys? I am so confused. I'm trying to figure out what you guys are saying to do something at the same time. Lost Souls, yes. Now, hang on for a second, Lost Souls, because this is actually something I had. Where'd it go? How'd I do that? Oh, I did it the wrong way. Gosh, man, I'm out of it right now. You guys are talking about your throat, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I want to make sure you guys weren't.
Well, because we were making sure Val knew how to drink all the beer quickly.
Oh yeah, he does.
We were just giving him some tips.
Yeah.
No, we know Volstrom knows. We're talking about Valhalla.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So the White Rabbit was correct when she said often was a menudo. I was confused because I thought it was a veces, but there is another. You can say a menudo for often too. So the White Rabbit is a genius.
No, she's learning an app.
She's cheating.
Oh, did she do Duolingo or something?
Yeah.
I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah. And I go to Taco Bell and I'm like, tell them I want a Mexican pizza because she knows the language. And she'll get me one. It's so cool. It's really paying off.
Do the people are there Mexicans in your town? Are Spanish speaking people in your town?
Yeah.
Really? I'm super ignorant because I didn't know that they had us in Tennessee. Like I thought we only lived here.
Yes, there are quite a few of
you
in Tennessee. Yeah.
I know. She says us.
The people, I mean, we're not. It's not like we're spread out evenly throughout the United States. We usually stay in like one area.
Yeah, Nashville had the highest population of Mexicans, density-wise, in the country.
What?
Yeah. So it's like everybody talks about like the border crisis and stuff, and it's like the border's not about Mexicans. It's like about like the Chinese and like the Haitians, and like all these there's all sorts of people that are coming over that literally hate America. That's the crisis. Because like when it's just some Mexicans, they go to like just few like little areas.
Yeah,
actually, yeah, it's really.
Val said, "Who do you think buys his goats?"
No,
Haitians.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. What's funny? I was stationed in DC for 1 quarter, 3 months, a quarter, and I was taking a bus, and these guys were like bugging me, and I was like 5 a.m, and I was all alone in the dark, and they were bugging me at 5 a.m. So I don't know why when I get mad, I start screaming at people in Spanish because my Spanish sucks. I don't know why I did it.
That's awesome.
So I'm screaming at these jerks in Spanish, knowing there's no way there's no Mexicans in DC. I mean, at least that's what I thought back then. And they start screaming back at me in what sounded like Spanish, but I found out later there weren't any Mexicans in that area. They were from some other country. And I'm like, I don't know what they were saying.
I've been told, because I don't know any other language. I know like some jacked up version of English and then some like Tennessean. But what's that place? Puerto Rico. Like people say it's Spanish, but no one that speaks Spanish can understand a Puerto Rican, evidently. I don't know. I mean, I'm being a little extreme there, but like that's supposed to, there's a very different dialect.
Every dialect sounds completely different to me.
Yeah.
And what's interesting in Mexico, if you go to Mexico City, the accents are different. So like if I'm in America and I hear someone speaking that sounds like a French accent in Spanish, I'm like, oh, they're from Mexico City. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Just like Americans, we all sound different.
I need to jump off, so I just wanted to say goodbye.
Well, Jamie, thank you for coming by.
I wanted to come on and say hi at least with you guys.
Well,
So much
Jamie,
fun.
We love you.
So much fun.
And I'm jealous when you're on all these other people's streams, like
for real.
Send me a link.
Like
you are married now.
What did you just say?
Said you and Baker are married now. They have their their regulars
Jesus
together.
Christ.
Oh, it's like a common law.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Common life.
he has a lot of
Common
wives.
life. Yeah.
Common law marriage.
She's sister wifey now.
Sister
Yeah.
wife.
I want
Baker, that'd be appropriate.
to keep my options open, you know.
That's right. As you should. Because you is fine, girl. Those lashes.
Well, go wake
that's
Baker
gross.
up and tell him that
Well, you know he'll be on. Did you send him a link? You know he'll be
I think
on.
I did. I sent on Discord because that's where I'm sending everything. Discord is very easy to use.
I like getting links on Discord.
I do
It's helpful.
too.
Yeah.
It's easier than Twitter. Than the Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's like it seems like you gotta log in, but I don't.
Open marriage coming out. It is.
Yeah.
You know he won't miss you. You're his favorite.
Nah, he hates the cheese.
Yeah, but your little beef is hilarious. So
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that brown dog?
It was fun. Hang
Love
out.
you, Jean.
Thank you,
I gotta-
Jamie.
I just gotta get some rest. I just got back from a birthday party, so I'm exhausted.
Ooh, was there a stripper?
Girl, hey.
No, I wish. If
Bouncy
only it was
house?
that kind of birthday party.
Well, that's Jamie.
It was
so we
it
don't.
was children. Lots of
Oh.
children. And you know how that is.
Exhausting.
I like the
Wow.
bouncy houses.
Yeah. All right. Well, I love you guys.
Love you, Jamie.
Bye.
Good
Bye,
night.
Jamie.
Night.
And Wi-Fi says she's got to go here in a little bit, so we got to
About
hurry
5
up
more.
so we can have fun with her. But where is this? Okay, so this is what Lost Souls was talking about. Did you guys see this?
Yes, I heard
I'm
all
going to
about
be talking. Yeah, I'm going to be. I got the lawsuit. I'm going to do it at some point. I'm going to read the whole thing. But yeah, Janelle Grant. Now, oh man, so I get all the good news from Twitter because they know what's going on. And so this chick, she's 43, and people are upset. They're like, this is the only picture they'll put out of her, and it's not a current picture. And like, there's some really like, how would you describe it? Graphic text messages, if they're real. Yeah,
She
very,
looks
very.
23 in that picture.
Yeah, she looks
Yeah, she looks
Yeah,
like
right.
a wee lamb. Wee
So
babe.
what the thing is basically she is suing Vince because he didn't finish paying her the $3 million. But at the time, she was a prostitute for the WWE, is what I gathered, according to Twitter.
He made her sign an NDA and promised that he would pay her for her silence, and then he stopped the payments.
That was.
But he
dumb.
also was
Yeah.
pimping her out to wrestlers.
Well, he was pimping her out not only to wrestlers but to other senior staff members of the WWE.
But was she
That
a
sounds
willing
like a-
participant or was she locked in a
Yes.
cage?
She was
Willing participant.
Willing participant.
Yeah. And so, of course, we get this today, and this is what the big is exploded all over the place. Supposedly, this is from Vince
Poor
McMahon.
choice of words.
Yeah, well, this is Vince McMahon. So like, I love it. Can you do a Vince McMahon Fall Storm?
You think he's still getting it up twice a day? Come on now.
With the amount of testosterone and stuff that guy's injecting?
Oh, I know.
With the amount of
Love it.
medication he has, yeah. I
Oh,
guarantee
right.
you.
Blue pills.
Oh, it's not just that. He's taking human growth hormone.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Horse
taking those
steroids.
testosterone injections, and yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But doesn't
all
that
the
shrink
good stuff.
some of the other things?
Yeah, it does.
Mm.
Yeah, but he's not looking to reproduce.
Clearly.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
Kitty fund for Blue Dog, Brown Dog, and the White Rabbit.
Cute.
Thank you, Rabbit.
Hi, Rabbit.
Rabbit does that. She does that to me. She does that to me.
I don't think Rabbit was here.
I didn't see her this
She said she
Earlier.
was listening.
Oh, well, I was
Yeah.
just saying, if she wasn't here, I found out we have a neighborhood kitty cat. And I need to like have some treats for it on hand when he stops by the
Yeah.
next time.
Well, now you
So
can.
thank
So
you.
I'll be
I
I'll
know.
be sure not to remind you next time I go to the store
Get some little
because I usually am
temptation
the one
treats.
going to the store. The White Rabbit doesn't like going to the grocery store.
Mm.
So yeah, so this is the allegations against what's his name, Vince McMahon. I do not do a good Vince McMahon, so I'll just do my regular horrible voice. I love it. That's you, Janelle. You just can't get enough, can you? In the future, it's going to be so bad that you'll demand to be, and I think it's supposed to say effed twice a day, and not just with, and that's scratched out, in a three-way. Why not let others see the beautiful, voluptuous body and watch you shake uncontrollable when you see word crossed out?
Wow.
They'll
Goodness.
go out of their minds. Then I'll find more friends and will tie you up so you're helpless. I'll direct them to have their way any way they want. Who can make you scream the loudest? Maybe I'll just line them up and have them
Oh my.
something S in your mouth. Oh, okay. There's a P right there. All over your something. I think that might be a T. And
I'll take a vowel.
I mean, if
What
you're
starts
gonna
with
read
an
it,
A?
read it.
Well, it's blacked out. I'm just
Yeah.
reading the letters I can read.
like to
All
solve
at
the
the same
puzzle.
time, you'll be covered in C. What happened?
I can solve that.
Wheel of Fortune joke. Never mind.
Okay. Yes. Where's Vanna at? Where's Vanna?
2 T's.
2 T's.
Yeah, she's got anyway. No. The next morning you'll be a little sore, but you're still going to want more. He did that because it rhymes.
Yes.
Your last picture, you need underwear ripped off and 3 big
Oh my.
BL something.
Okay.
Yeah, and all 3. Yep, that's so supposedly this is what I don't know. This was what Vince was into.
What a classy
Yeah.
fellow.
Allegedly, there were 3 ways and
Allegedly.
involving defecation.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Where is
Oh,
Ryan,
yeah.
comic
No.
dog when you need him?
For me to poop on.
Yes, yes. So yeah, Fire and Ice, absolutely. Fire and Ice, how you doing? Vince is a kinky bastard. Oh.
He's
But now
cool.
hold on, not defending him, but I will point out the fact that they don't show any of her text messages.
Right.
Fair
So-
point.
From what I've heard about this, it's not like she was an employee of the company and then he said, hey, if you want to keep your job, then you need to continue to have
Right.
sex with me. It was from what I heard and read, it was a situation where she needed a job and Vince was like, okay, I'll give you a job, but there had to be favors in return for you getting the job. And she took the job. So
I don't think there was a but. I think this is the job he hired her for.
Yeah, I think that's the job.
It was back and forth.
I mean,
But
she was a working girl.
Right. Exactly. It was
Yeah.
a mutual agreement.
So it's not like she was like doing some filing and
Right.
you know,
Right. This
And
was
doing
her
some
job.
filing.
and
So come on.
let's go. No, it is not Brucey, the one-eyed wonder dog that I was reading. That's for a different stream.
Oh no.
That's a Saturday
right back.
morning stream.
Oh,
Be right
this is
back.
the wrong show, Brandon.
oh my.
On that
But
note,
yeah.
I got a motor. I gotta put the kiddo to bed.
Bye, Jess.
Wi-Fi.
Thanks
Thank you
for
so much.
having me on.
Very proud
Bye,
of you.
Jess.
You had a great
you.
stream. You had a great guest, and I look forward to seeing what you do next.
We'll see. Thank you so much,
Awesome.
everybody. It's good to see
Awesome.
you.
I just
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Night.
I absolutely love her. She's I spend enough time with her where it's like you can hear, like, she gets that point where she just like has the right questions and stuff. I'm like, man, you've got a skill, and I'm glad to see her use it. So anyway, that was Vince McMahon. So I'll see your Hefner and raise you at Vince McMahon. And by the way, everyone, be sure and thank Lost Souls and chat True Crime for reminding us about Vince today.
Thanks,
Oh
Lost
my
Souls.
God.
Yeah.
What was so funny was Vince stepped down from the company about 2 years ago, and the allegations were that his wife had busted him having an affair, and that's why he had stepped down. And now all of a sudden this comes out.
we know what it was about.
We can confirm it was an affair.
What kind of wimp quits an entire job for having an affair? Everyone has affairs. So what?
They do.
Murph?
Wait, I'm doing this wrong.
I mean, it's not a reason to quit your job. You
Wendy,
still gotta
I am
pay
not in
your
that
bills.
tax bracket. Thank you.
I'm like, wait, so if everybody does it, can this be lucrative?
I'm sure
Okay.
it can.
Yes,
Hey,
$3,000.
right now
Hey,
it's lucrative.
This coming from the
3,000.
woman that got offered $3,000.
Well, I'm not
Oh, no,
sure.
ask
I
Destiny.
think he
I
was
was
maybe.
listening on that stream that night. I know that you said it, Eva. You
I
did.
think it was maybe the car he wanted, not really. You know,
He never clarified.
he didn't clarify, so
Yeah,
I think it was the car.
Mm.
I
Mm.
don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, it was the car.
Buster says he paid this girl off in January, but didn't pay the full
They
amount.
only paid
Oh.
one
Pay
of the
your
$1
bills.
million.
Ruh-roh.
Pay your damn
dumbass.
bills,
Pay the $3
people, and
million.
these problems won't happen.
Well, inflation, man. Everybody's been hit by this economy.
Oh my God, my tax bill from the
Filing.
IRS was so high this year, I wanted to have a nervous breakdown.
Oh.
How
The
much
feds are
filing are
taking-
you doing for a man that it's worth $3 million? It's a lot of filing.
That is a
Apparently
lot.
she
of
had some other
filing.
surgeries paid for too.
Maybe, yeah.
Apparently, Vince was trying to get his money's worth.
Maybe she had to do a lot of inventory.
Probably. Should have made him pay up front.
Apparently.
Yeah, yeah.
Like she was
That's
fully
not a
stocked.
COD kind of purchase, you know. It's a prepaid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have to have confirmation of payment before services
Ladies,
can
put
be
your
rendered.
payments at a time. Don't be a Vince hoochie.
Yeah.
Do it the right way.
Don't be a dumb hoe. Be
Mhm.
a smart
That's
hoe.
Oh,
right.
yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Val, what a bitch. She didn't even give him a full 30-day grace period.
Not even a 2-week notice, nothing.
Even the bank will give you 3 months. Come on.
True.
I mean, she could have given him a discount if he paid her all at once and up front. Like they give cash like when I pay in cash for things, I'm always offered a discount like at the dentist. I just pay cash and get 15% off.
Yeah.
So you sound like you had some experience there, but
At the dentist.
She clarified the dentist.
The dentist.
dentist.
You said the
Clever, Wendy.
dentist. Come on,
Very
MG.
clever.
I did.
She's more like the water company. Those people don't play. You're late one day, they cut your water off.
That happened
Electric
to
company,
me.
For real.
the electric company's like, you're 60 days late. Fine.
Right.
Water
Yeah,
company's
take
like,
another
you are
15 days.
30 seconds late. We are cutting your water off. It's Friday. We don't care.
You're not wrong.
They are
You're not
mean.
wrong. That happened to me.
That
Water
happened to
company.
me.
I was leaving the house and the city of blank 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 pulls up in the truck and he says, Do you live here? And I go, yeah, I live here. Who are you? What do you want? He goes, you better call. Like my people are on dispatch. The dispatch can hear me if I'm talking too loud. But he whispered to me, he goes, call them and pay your bill or else I have to shut you off right now. And I'm like, the housekeeper's in my house, cleaning my house. You can't shut off the water. He goes, pay the bill now.
Yeah.
So I
they
called
don't
them
play.
right away and paid it.
Yeah.
Shizzy,
that
pay your
happened to
bill.
me.
Shizzy.
I came
Shizzy?
home on a Friday
Easy.
and I come in and the water's turned off. And I'm like, what? And I call and they're like, if you can get here in 30 minutes, we'll have somebody come out and turn it back on. And I'm like, I didn't even know I was late, but I was
I
like a
didn't
day
know.
late. And they're
I
like,
didn't know.
boop.
Well,
They don't play.
let me put it this way,
Hey, Shizzy.
White Rabbit. We lived here in this house we've been here for 6 years, and just this year we paid our first water bill.
What?
How did you get away with that?
Why? What?
I don't know. They never sent us a water bill. How are you going to pay it if they don't send you a water bill?
Huh.
Please let me
Is your
read
water
this.
bill like $18,000?
It's like $3,000.
What do you want to read?
Let me read this.
Okay.
Hey, shit. This is from Val. Hey, Shizzy, I hear the WWF has a job opening.
I don't eat the corn. I don't eat corn.
Oh gosh, that's hilarious.
Love you,
my
Val.
gosh. No, but
No
seriously, you
corn,
just got
no
a water
corn
bill for
here.
$3,000?
Get paid up front.
Yeah, it was like 6 years though. We didn't pay water, so it caught up to us. We were hoping to move out of here before they gave us
Before they caught you. Yeah.
Yeah, except when you go to escrow, they'll take it out of your escrow
Yep.
account.
Yep.
Put a lien on that.
Cookie chew. I just wanted to let MG Law know as you were reading that, I was eating some cheesecake that we brought from the Costco.
Yeah.
And we also have the chocolate bar cake in the refrigerator from Costco
tuxedo
as
bar.
well.
Hey, Dearmouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
Both
telling
of them at the same
White
time.
Rabbit, I was like, yeah, MG Law.
You gotta get
he
the
likes
little,
that one.
cookies and cream, the little mini cakes.
That was too much. I was like, we have 3 desserts in the buggy. We
Yeah.
cannot add a 4th. That's too much.
Yeah, I got vetoed last time. We had muffins
See?
and the croissants and something else, and it was like, we don't need those. It's like, come on, they're like $8 for these awesome looking mini
Oh
cakes.
my gosh! So the last time we were there, we were looking for that bread, and there's like a wife pushing her buggy, and her husband was behind her, and she was like, "Put that back," and he was like, "But I want it." I don't even know what it was. I want it, and she was like, "Put that back." He was like, "Can I not just put this in the buggy?" He's like, "Why are you making a scene? There's all these people watching us now." And she was like, "I don't care. Put it back. There's nothing in this buggy for me. And you're not putting something else in the buggy for you." And I wanted to look at her and be like, you're in Costco. If you want something, just take it off the shelf and put, like, why are you berating your husband in front of everybody?
Right?
Like, it was
Oh,
bizarre.
yeah, that was awful.
And they were
It
like
is a
in their
buggy buster.
60s. Like, it
It's
looks
a
like they've
buggy.
been married for a long time. It wasn't like they were like 22-year-olds having a fight over bread.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they were young.
Irish.
No.
Hello.
Tacky. I bet Deefa and Fallstorm don't fight like that in the Costco.
They never fight.
No, because
They
we
go
don't
to
have a
Sam's.
Costco
Yeah,
membership.
we don't go to Scott. Yeah, we don't go to Costco. Don't go to
Although I
Sam's.
was trying to get Ballstorm to get something when he took us to the Costco. I'm like, do you want some chicken? Do you want
No.
a cake?
No.
Do you want some cookies?
No.
I like the
Finally-
rotisserie chicken there.
finally got a
My
key out
daughter
of my
loves
pizza.
the drumsticks that they have. They have like a
Oh, I
like some
tried
like,
those.
like
Mm.
garlic, some kind of
Ooh.
garlic flavored.
Hey, I was
Big
just happy
drumstick.
for the free
Best
sample.
Times buys like a cart.
Volstorm, you have to understand, he's got a stomach of iron, so he eats gas station sushi.
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Doesn't everybody?
Like literally?
Tastes a little like diesel. He likes it.
Our gas
Hey.
station. Look, our gas stations aren't good enough to have sushi in them. Okay,
Yeah.
Bucky's does.
Yeah.
Bucky's does.
Let's say good Bucky's.
Bucky's
You
is
need-
too
oh, yeah.
far.
You
Yeah,
know
you
what?
need
I
half a
haven't been to
tank of
Bucky's
gas.
in a long time.
It's been a few weeks since she had some of the little Bucky nut things.
Beaver
Beaver
nuggets.
nuggets.
Yeah, beaver
Love
nuggets,
the
whatever
beaver
they are.
nuggets.
We don't have Bucky's here. There's signs on the interstate. It's like with the Bucky sign, and it's like 247 miles.
Oh
I'm like,
my.
I don't know what that
We're
is.
gonna drive to Arkansas or Missouri to get Bucky's.
Oh, wait.
Like,
Wendy
really?
doesn't know what a Bucky's is?
No,
Maybe you'll
she's
have
in
to travel
Cali.
there.
It is like the super Walmart of gas stations, except they have clean
Oh.
bathrooms.
It's incredible.
Oh, that's
They
good.
have really
It's
nice
incredible.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
And, like-
really weird. The first time you go in there, it's like you don't believe what everybody says about it. And then like we have it's at the Sevierville exit where like you go to like Dollywood is the largest supposed to be the largest Buc-ee's outside of the state of Texas. And it has the world's longest car wash.
Yeah.
I don't know what you need
They
your
have, like,
car
100
that
gas
long of a
pumps
thing.
and-
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, they got like 25 Tesla electrical outlets, and you go in there and it's huge. They cook their own barbecue in there, and they have like a big food center thing. But they have like there are certain things you have to look up. BUCCEE, I think.
Right, I'm gonna. Yeah, somebody posted it. Yeah.
And
And
they have all sorts of.
they
They
have
half Irish.
they have like a purse section,
Hi, half Irish.
and it's leather. They're leather purses, and they're concealed carry. So if
I did not know that.
yeah,
I need a new purse.
I thought you might.
Val, I will pick you up and take you to Buc-ee's. Jeez.
Yeah.
Wait for me. I want to
it's-
go. I want to go.
It's the super Walmart of gas stations.
So check
So
this
when you
out.
come
This
to
is the
Dollywood-
Costco. I found the thing.
The thing.
Oh, the guy.
The beard.
I don't hear him. What's he saying?
No, there's no sound. No audio.
What did he say?
I can't
What did he
hear him.
say?
I can't hear him.
Did it not come across for you guys?
No,
No.
not at
He
all.
sure didn't.
See
No.
your lips moving, but I can't make out the words.
Well, you know what? That sucks, man.
I can tell he's holding some
Oh
bread
my.
though.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
He's very happy about the bread.
not.
I'm
It was
gonna
a
tell you that right
croissant
now.
loaf.
Judge
That
Maddie
sucks.
says too loud.
It's so loud you can't hear it. So
Like a
loud you
dog
can't
whistle.
hear it.
Hurting my ears.
Oh my.
Well, be careful, lost souls. Weather's getting bad, so
Oh, be careful.
yeah.
We should go
Oh,
to a
Lawson's, you outta
Buc-ee's
here?
when we go to Dollywood. There's got to be one in your
Be safe,
state.
babe.
Oh, it is. It's right there off the
It's
exit.
right down
Good.
from
I'll
Dollywood.
get to go to a Buc-ee's finally. And there's
Yes.
one
So
near my
be
parents'
safe.
house, but last time we were out there, we didn't go that direction.
Oh.
And I talked about it the whole week. I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't go to Buc-ee's," and we never
Oh,
went.
I'm gonna have
Be,
so
be
much
safe,
fun.
lost souls. Be safe. Hopefully, my audio is sounding better than it was. I don't know. I can't tell.
Hey, you sound good, Shizzy. You sound good.
You
Mhm.
sound fabulous, Shizzy. Keep
It's
talking.
Sounds
been
great.
it's
Yeah.
my computer crashed and I couldn't get it out of airplane mode for like quite some time. It's acting weird.
Hmm.
Might be all the porn. Damn it. That's what it is. I need to
Right,
turn
you gotta
that shit
stay off the
off.
hub, man.
Valhalla,
The hub.
that dude's beard wasn't as voluptuous as yours, buddy.
Not even.
No, it's
Scraggly.
it's called the Cooking Network.
He's a wannabe.
He looks like he straightens it with a flat
This
iron.
might be the best thing Costco's ever had in their entire store.
Can you hear it now?
A
Yes.
croissant
Yes.
loaf
Not
bread.
well, but yeah.
You get 2 packs for only $8.69. If it was $100, my wife would still buy these. This is definitely worth a buck.
So there you go. Croissant bread.
Costco,
Oh,
find
wow.
it today. This might be.
But
the
we couldn't
best thing-
find it.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. It was completely hidden. So speaking of French bread, how you doing, Matt
I'm all-
himself?
Matt.
I'm only here to say that AR-15s are American screwdrivers. Anyway, I just want to say that. Hey, I hope y'all have a good Friday night. I'm actually about to go to bed. Y'all have a good night.
Oh,
Thanks, man. Awesome.
Meet you.
Good night,
See you,
everybody.
Matt.
Bye.
Matt, that's Wendy, by the way. She's new.
I know.
Nice to see you.
Oh, nice to meet you, Wendy.
Nice to meet you as well. Good night.
See you, bud.
Adios.
I love that. That is awesome.
that's awesome.
I love the drive-by like that. That's so
Good to
cool.
know.
I
He's
don't think I've
efficient.
ever met Wendy, although we've run into each other in chat quite a bit.
We have not, have we? Hi, Shizzy.
Pleasure to meet you.
It's my
Hey,
pleasure.
Brett.
I just love you so much.
Oh, thank you.
I've been watching Shizzy for a long time.
She has.
Yeah, so's the FBI.
Yes.
I'm the
Awesome.
feds, so yeah, we do it.
Well,
together.
Wendy might be part of the FBI. You never know. Could be.
Awesome.
Yeah,
No
Bulldog.
fear, no terror.
What?
You're right,
FBI
Bulldog.
story.
Izzy does sound like Herbert from Family Guy at times. He's like, shh. That little
She
whistle
was
there.
just saying, you're saying that I got something in my come here,
Oh.
come here, Come here, MG. I just want you to rub my back. That's all.
Rub my back.
I give you a
So
pop
can someone tell the ignorant liberal in California what an AR-15 is? I'm assuming it's some sort of weapon.
Armalite rifle.
Armalite.
It's a civilian style
firearm.
of the based off the M16, but
Oh,
civilian version.
You know, California has more guns than any other state in the country.
yeah, I'm not
We got more
surprised.
people.
Yeah, that's what people
Want to
don't
hear
realize.
my recent pew pew story? It's not a pew pew story; it's a bullet story.
Go for
So
it.
my cousins are hunters. So I live in a pretty rural town, like, and a lot of hunters are here. So I grew up with hunters. So I'm not like I'm.
Yeah, you know the sound of 'em.
used to hunters,
Yeah.
right? It's no big deal to me. So my cousins are hunters, and we did a Secret Santa presents this year. Like we each picked a name instead of getting So he asked my sister because she picked him, and she's like, "Dude, I don't know what to get you. Can I just tell you you're my guy so I can just buy you what you want?" He goes, "I need some bullets." So he told me what bullets to buy. So my sister, okay, so my dad has 4 daughters, and all of us are super like liberal, like all grew up like together, and then there's the rest of our family who's not, right?
Right.
So my sister, who's also super liberal, goes to the store where he told her to go to buy bullets. So she's all excited, and she can't wait to tell my dad, "Ha ha, I bought bullets!" Like it's our thing. Like we're going to tease him about it. They wouldn't let her buy bullets.
Oh,
What?
Do you know that in California you cannot buy bullets unless you own a gun?
wow.
I
That
know
doesn't
there
even
are
make sense.
lots of restrictions there, so
I didn't
Well,
that
realize
doesn't
want to hear what
surprise
this
me.
crazy liberal said out loud? I
They
said,
don't
"Well,
have
this
sometimes
is
constitutional.
America, and I want to buy a freaking bullet."
That's awesome.
I did.
That-
I'm like,
that
"This
was
is not America. I'm voting that whatever needs to be done." I was so mad. I've never owned a gun. I probably never will own a gun. And I was so angry that we couldn't buy
Can you not
bullets.
just tell them I own a gun?
No, because you have to have it registered. You can't have, you
Yeah.
can't just,
Yeah, you have to have the
Well, that's unconstitutional,
identification,
too.
the
She
registration,
can be
all
from
that.
another
That's
state.
crazy.
Jeez.
Well, they
Yeah.
suck it.
Wow.
yeah. And this was a hunting store. It wasn't like
When you
Walmart.
it's when you bring it out of your purse and you go, "Here it is."
Here it is.
Hey, if you'd have gone to the Walmart, they wouldn't have checked you or nothing. You could have just gone right
No.
behind the counter and picked you up some. You're good.
Walmart's
That's
denied
what I
me
thought.
before.
Walmart just sells guns, right? Like I can just go in
M
there and buy
Young's
guns.
M Young's correct. That that contains chemical components that known
Yeah,
to the
they
state
all-
of California to cause cancer.
Yes.
No,
They all
it's
do
not
have that
real.
warning now. They all do have that warning.
And it only causes cancer in California, nowhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
nowhere
New
else.
Jersey I
The
think,
way
I think New
the-
Jersey has that warning too on some of their. I think
They
I've
have
seen
it
it.
on
How the
everything
sun
Well,
here.
and the
it's-
salt from the ocean like
No,
mix
it's
makes
each
everything
other.
I
cause
don't
yeah,
know
it's,
why.
they're nuclear tipped. Fire pistol ammos that they
500 shots a second.
they're called boomsticks in California, and they get that little bit of nuclear dippage in there. They dip them in the feces in San
dear
Francisco.
Lord. Oh my.
And they're so lethal. You got to keep them away from the children because those bullets just chase children everywhere.
Why bullet? Leave the bullets out of the
And that-
fight. Like they
And,
have
and
nothing
that
to do
gun, the
with
gun
it.
is just gonna jump up and shoot itself.
I know. And
So
those
she had to get him a
bullets
gift
chase
card.
children.
Do you know how anticlimactic a gift card was at Christmas? He wanted bullets, and he wanted to open them in front of my dad, knowing they were
Yeah.
from my sister.
Yeah.
But guess what I got? Guess what I got them all for Christmas, and they were all very proud. They thought I was so cool. I
What?
got them.
The McMahon's girlfriend.
What's his name's book?
Oh,
Which one?
Gosney's
Gosney?
Gosney's?
Oh no, I love him. I would never say
Oh,
what's his name.
Ted Nugent?
No,
I don't know.
Brank-
who you're talking about.
Rushland.
Kid Rock.
you got Branca's book.
Yeah,
Bronco.
Yeah, I got my
Nice.
brothers. I got my
Okay.
brothers that and
I got them. I got 3 because you can get 3 for free. You just pay shipping.
Yeah, that's what
Yes.
I was.
Yeah, I did too.
I told
got
the
one-
White
I've got
Rabbit we ought to get
one for them
her
and
brother
for
one.
you. I got one for me.
Everyone should read that book.
I got Brucey the one-eyed dog, and now I'm debating whether I should have got that for the littles. Maybe I should have got Branca's book.
No, my kids love Bruce and the one-eyed bunny dog. So.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love
Oh,
Steven
we lost-
Jackson. He's just amazing.
Lost Rabbit.
Well, that's
just
a
decided
horrible
to-
way
She'll
to
be
say
back.
goodbye.
I'm
She just
sorry.
Irish
She
Rabbit.
goodbye.
said she'd be back.
She's like, bye.
Did she? Or
Yeah,
she's just
it's,
gone.
it's in the
Our
private chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
crap! I
what's
never
right
should
about
have shown her
private.
that.
You know, I
I never
never
check.
look at the private chat.
I don't either. I don't look at the regular chat half the time.
You know what's awful is during the Lego stream, sometimes we have like guest stars, right? I call them guest stars because they're stars, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah. And like there'll be private chats like David or Val are telling me something and I see it at the end of when the stream's over. I'm like, oh sorry.
Oops.
I know it's funny. So okay, when you do this, like there are people that they just it's their thing that they check the private chat all the time, and they just automatically assume that you do too. And I don't. I mean, I never
check his own chat. Much
No.
less the private chat.
No, I'm like, where is the private chat? I'm like, oh, here it is. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, what's that red warning? Oh, the private chat. Yeah.
Do you see what Crime Spies is talking about? A pastor who got poop in his
shoe.
Oh.
By the way, we have a
Not surprised.
huge homeless issue here. Like, remember how I
Yeah.
was telling
Yeah,
you
no shit.
how it's paradise to live here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, my town has, I mean, hundreds of homeless people just chilling in my. I live in a small town.
Well, they're on a mission. They're on a mission, and it's a very hard mission to accomplish. You have to make sure that you're near a fault line, and the chances are that you can become your own island.
I mean, we get a lot of big earthquakes here. We do.
So Wendy, what's the deal there with the homeless? Because like, look, we are on opposite sides of the country, and we're the same way. It's like,
really,
yeah, they're all over. And,
Oh,
you
I
know,
know.
literally, they're like kudzu now. It's you guys don't have kudzu, but it's they're everywhere, and there's more and more of them, and you're like, what's going on here? Like, there cannot be. And they're just chilling out. Like this is like they're cool with it. I can't figure out. I talked to a person one time that was they had done like worked. They were like a social worker and got out of it because they said they ran into three types of people. There were the really like the mentally off people, right? They're the ones that actually need help. So then he had the. I'm throwing stuff. Then you had the drug addicts, and they're out there because they're addicted to stuff. And then then you have they explained it as they said they're all in a third. It's a third, and a third.
Yeah.
The other third were kids that had money. Yeah.
I was going to say the same thing. I have a girlfriend who worked at a homeless shelter here in my town, and she said there's like about a third of the population who are choosing to live this way.
Isn't that weird?
It is weird. And unfortunately, many of the mentally ill people are self-medicating with drugs. So it's hard for social workers and people to help them because they're mentally ill and they're addicted to drugs. And you don't, it's horrible. Hi, Purple Phoenix. It's really scary.
Wendy
I feel really
H.
bad.
Do you know Purple?
I know of her. I think I'm started following or sub to her from this channel, from your channel.
Yes, well, I'm glad. Purple is a great friend, and she's doing a purple bomb. And I forgot about this today. I love when she does this, and I was doing them for a while. You know, actually, who was reminding me to do them was Levy. I was going to send him a message, like, "Hey, man, will you remind me to do this again today?" And I was a nobody. Well, I'm still a nobody, but I mean, like, just starting out and on the tips, and she was such a great help and sends people over while she's streaming, and it's so cool. She's so cool.
I love
I'm
that.
very thankful, and so many of the people, and it's like her people, like they're her regulars, you know, that you become friends with and stuff. It's cool. It's the cool part of YouTube.
That is a cool part of YouTube. I found your channel because someone orange heart bombed a stream I was in once.
Sweet.
Well, I stole the heart bomb from Purple.
It was cute. It worked.
Well, orange is my favorite color, so.
I love orange too. That's cool.
Oh, awesome.
Do you know there's no word that rhymes with orange?
Yep. There's no word that rhymes with it.
didn't
It's
know
a
that.
color of food and a scent a flavor. I guess I once said food. And it's obnoxious, like me. It's an obnoxious color. So
It's
I like
an adorable obnoxious. Just like you.
Trouble just showed up in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at this.
Speaking of
I'm gonna blush.
lovers of, speaking of cheese lovers,
She's already turned 3 shades of red.
Oh my gosh.
Baker, you need to check Discord. Discord.
Wendy's getting the vapors.
Oh
getting
my!
vapors.
Yes.
Vapors.
Oh my.
She's getting the vapors.
She's
MG
starting to
loves
turn
it
the
when
color
it
of the
says it.
lettering on her sweatshirt.
Yes.
You have to go get the mop.
All right.
Does
White
anyone
Rabbit.
ever watch what's that Southern Charm on Bravo?
Yes.
Okay, White Rabbit and Wendy are going to have a conversation. White Rabbit, you're in charge.
This'll be
I'm
an hour.
going to get a refill.
And don't they have the best theme song when they go,
Yeah. I was so sad because today I was like, oh, it's Friday, Southern Charm's on. And then I was like, oh, wait, they already wrapped. They've done their reunion show. And
I know we're going to be without it for a few months. It's going to be sad.
that just means, I mean, I love all of it. All of the Bravo, the Housewives.
I love
Vanderpump
reality
starting soon. Vanderpump looks like it's going to be even better than last season, which I don't know how that's going to go, but
Buster. Why is Buster saying I'm a cougar going after 27-year-olds? Oh, because of Baker. I get it. That's cute. I was like, oh, he saw the cougar conversation earlier, but I didn't think he was here.
Oh, he was
you're
listening.
not going after them. They're
They
coming
come
after
after me, baby.
They come
Meow.
after you. Well, it's because your shirt fits you so well.
That's right. It's because I have So somebody said in chat one day when I said, oh, I just got my expert sweatshirt. I'm wearing it right now. And somebody said, just don't wear it in a nightclub. Does anyone know what that's about?
No.
Because I'm thinking you're going to have lots of people coming up to you saying, what are you an expert in? Would you like to show me?
That.
No.
I can see that
I
happening.
mean, that's
Yeah.
just what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. People are interesting. I had not thought of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think about
Well,
anything either. I'm mindless.
I'm just so I feel like I'm super I always say I'm ignorant, but I'm wondering if I'm just more innocent than I thought I was or something. Like just a lot of things I
Don't
just
worry,
don't get.
you hang around Valhalla long enough, you ain't gonna be innocent for very long.
You'll learn lots of things. Or apparently, if you hang out with Diva, you're going to learn lots of things.
Diva is the most pure angel you've ever met.
Yes,
Don't
an
you
angel from
dare!
heaven.
Don't you
That's right.
dare go
I
against
know.
Diva.
Slander my name. Most of the time I'm clueless, but I'm like, okay, I'll learn about it. What are we talking about? I'll learn. I have no idea what
That's
we're
right,
talking about.
Broken Baker. Broken Baker just said I promised Wendy a gift, so maybe she's a cougar.
Oh, a special gift.
Oh,
A special.
That.
I'll tell you all about it later.
Yeah.
nice.
She's
Yeah,
gonna
just-
talk about being an expert.
Well, like Crime Spy says, that Baker is here. Do not say the C word.
We will not.
Yeah, it hurts his ears.
The cheesecake that I had just a minute ago was delicious.
I like the pumpkin cheesecake at Costco.
I have not had the pumpkin cheesecake at Costco, but pumpkin cheesecake is one of my favorites. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Oh, we said the C word.
And have you ever had a peanut butter and jelly cheesecake?
No.
Oh,
No, but
those are
I've had toe cheese before. Does that count?
no.
Yes.
You've
Either
had, a
the-
lot of
does in some
Fremont-
states.
you've had a lot of Fremunda cheese is what you've had.
Oh
No,
God,
not
ew.
Fremunda. It was toe cheese.
toe cheese, head cheese.
Oh.
Ugh.
I like stinky cheeses.
Well, my toe cheese would be stinky. Just back whenever I was a runner,
Ew.
It would.
Runners
You
have
can
some
smell. You
cheesy
can smell
feet.
me coming a mile away. That's about how long it take me to get to you, anyway.
Mm.
Maybe you
You
could
smell
start an
perfectly.
OnlyFans, and
I
you
do
can
have an
sell like your
OnlyFans.
stinky socks.
He does have an
I do
OnlyFans.
have an
He
Only-
does
I
have
do
one.
have an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look up
You should pull it
OnlyFans
up.
Shizzy Wiz
Can you
Night.
pull it up, Shizzy?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you show
There's
us?
one there.
Hey, can you
Please.
just
There's
get
I've
it
nothing
on
on
there?
there yet.
I've never seen one in real life. I want to see.
You've never seen an OnlyFans? Let me see if I
No,
can find my OnlyFans. It's been a while
How do
since I
you?
haven't posted anything on there.
I should do an OnlyFans.
I met
Who's doing an
someone that
OnlyFans?
does.
Well, yeah, with all them younger guys hitting you up, you ought to
Yeah,
have an
yeah,
OnlyFans.
easy.
Yeah,
Um,
you probably
might as
should.
well get
Come
Yeah.
on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You get an OnlyFans, I'll promote you.
Thanks. I'll try. Especially, you should see my IRS bill. I already talked about it once, but I'm really upset about it. I need to pay that bill.
Yeah.
You got till
Yeah,
April.
they charge you interest per day.
No, they don't. Do they?
Yeah, yeah,
I
literally.
believe it.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
like
Fed.
really not much, but they do charge it per day.
Oh, it's a lot.
Well,
It's tons.
Yeah, that's how much you owe.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you know, if they owe you money, like you're not
you don't get
getting
interest
I
on
any
that.
know.
extra.
No. Well, hell
Yeah.
no.
I know, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Mm-mm.
Wow, I've even got people like subscribing to me and stuff. That's really
Oh,
weird.
really? Do you, Shizzy?
That's because Shizzy's the
And
man.
Huh.
He's
check
the
this
man.
out. Oh, hold on, wrong one.
No, I don't have anybody following me yet.
Oh,
Farrell's been a
yeah.
member for
Aw,
60
Farrell.
months.
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
Wait, there's a link?
Yes, Brandon.
Dang.
Maybe not
Do we
6.
have a link in chat? But that means I'd have to sign up for OnlyFans, right?
I love it, Zach.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
feeling fans. That's great.
There we go. I'll put it in the private chat. That's my
Yeah.
OnlyFans right there. Because I can't post things over on the
What's up,
expert.
Mac?
That's my,
Oh, because
that's
the
my
expert
OnlyFans.
has to do it.
Holy cow.
Oh no, you can click on it.
Oh,
That's
You
my
do,
OnlyFans.
Shizzy. This is
Where is
crazy.
it?
Aw,
I told you.
expert, you should post it so we could.
Up
Got
there.
a
Everybody,
picture of your pussy up there. That's
I
so
know.
sweet.
I
It's
like your
awesome.
pussy.
It's a
It
little
is such a pretty
puggy
pussy.
nosed pussy too.
Well,
So
it's
someone in chat earlier said they hate the private chat because they can't hear they want to see what's going on. So don't leave them out.
Oh.
no, I'm not. I like I said, I can't post it up in there
No,
because
expert
it's
can.
a link.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
See,
the pussy.
See, you're
See?
so cute. The little
Shizzy Wiz
smushy
Nut
nose.
has an OnlyFans. Yep.
You might need to build out a little
Carol
bit.
ends up in Valhalla.
Thank you, AMAC. Thank you so much.
Nice.
And
That's
Valhalla.
nice.
Holy cow.
Oh,
By
just
the
look-
way,
We're starting beef here.
Someone's fell.
We're starting beef. Oh my gosh. Look at you. You've got a new thing.
I got it.
Uh,
I know. I know.
Now I just need to figure out how to
You're
post
old.
stuff on here.
You're OG.
holy cow.
Look at all these OG members.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's awesome.
I'm saving
Oh,
my
We have a
membership.
special request.
Oh, let's see here. Matthews also whisper more tax crimes to me, Diva.
I'm gonna come.
Your penalty is huge. You're really going to need to pay that.
I love this.
I'm gonna come.
I think you've been money laundering. It's so dirty. Oh, it's so illicit.
What's the penalty?
It's huge.
Really?
I think,
Can
Are you guys having phone
Can I-
sex?
Can I
live?
pay it in installments?
you're going to have to.
Mm,
In
good.
fact,
Just
do you own your
6
own
at a time.
business?
Can I pay for it in the pudding pops? That's what I need to know.
It needs to be coming at least quarterly.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a whole freezer full. I will go get the pudding pops right after I'm done with my picture pages.
I think your crimes are transnational and
Trans what?
Do what?
You got transcribed.
I believe you're the wrong person.
Can I borrow some of your pudding pops? Because I see the MG wants a. I just wanted to come mow my lawn. Just come over and mow my lawn. He can take off his shirt in the heat. He looks like he just might be lonely over there.
See, MG on your OnlyFans, you'll have to keep the hat on.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I like
Until he takes it off and puts it on the hook.
Oh, hey.
What makes you think that it hooks, girl? Does it hook to the left or the right?
Leave your hat on.
There ain't nothing wrong with the hook. Mm-mm.
Just
Especially
saying.
with it not sideways.
It might be a very small hook. It might be a large hook. It doesn't matter because it's behind the hat.
Oh, hey, Federasi.
I love how the Ivy Spice said, congratulations for your lifetime membership. Well, the judge told me there was no parole for this. So.
I like her new avatar.
Right?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is nice.
Very sexy.
Now that's
angel.
Yeah,
It really
She had
caps
the AI
her
do
hair,
an image
too.
of her. I've seen her in real life.
Your
That looks
AI
very-
stream was awesome. That's where you got the MGs, the one he's using now. It's so cute.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, so I got interested and started playing around with the AI.
Hopefully
Created
up,
some-
Matthew. So M Young keeps calling us old.
Well, boomers.
We are old.
Well, honey, I ain't no boomer yet.
Uh-uh. Me
Ain't been
neither.
boomed in a long time. I don't know what
Boy, girl, I'll get over there and I'll smack that thing up and smack it
Come on,
around.
internet.
Up.
Wait, what is
What is
this?
this?
I will get that thing.
www.hgt.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
I'm not a member. There's too much cheese. Not enough food window. The Broken Baker. How are you, sir?
Broken Baker.
You need to go back and rewind the stream where Wendy H said, "Yeah, the sweatshirt fits on the Lala area."
The Lala area.
Yeah, she stood up in the Lala area. I was like, "The what?"
Did you keep asking her to show her Lala area?
No.
No, she did that all by
No,
herself.
like $3 million though.
You didn't eat the corn. Don't.
No.
$3 million. What?
Hi, Baker.
I mean,
Baker, get up here.
He's already
He's
up
right there.
he's there.
Right there. What are
He's
you
not
talking
paying
about?
any damn
Here.
attention. Man.
Oh
He's
my
right
gosh,
there.
Ball Storm's not even watching the stream.
No, I was too busy
He's not
reading
even
the
watching his own stream.
That's what I get. That's what I
I
get.
mean, I've never. I mean, like, dude, I'm all the time. I admit, like, I get lost in like what's being said, but I've never had like something happening on the stream be like
I was
berating
looking
somebody.
everywhere but the panel.
Like,
Just
Baker, get up here.
Ball
berate
Storm has been
somebody.
eating his own
There it
pudding
is.
pops.
Okay.
Yeah, he has
I've been getting into the little too much into the button pop.
There we go.
That's better. That's what I'm used to.
Mhm.
Don't worry. I
Whoa,
brought him.
whoa! That's better. That's what you're used to.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't getting any better for Ball
Because
Storm,
you've
is it?
shown it so much.
It's all right, Volstorm. I'm a baby arm holding an apple.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Baker.
That is what I see. I only see a baby arm holding an apple. I don't see anything else.
Exactly. I know.
It's not even the full arm.
I don't see anything else.
It's okay. I think we broke the expert.
Broke his camera.
I'm trying to look at it a little different. I'm like,
Is that an apple or is that a child holding
It's an apple.
its mother's
It's a baby's arm holding an
boob?
apple.
It's a baby arm holding an apple.
Okay.
that's all I see.
Like a
How
baby
many
holding an
boobs have
apple.
a stem and a leaf?
I'm thinking it's a baby trying to get milk from its mom's boob, and that's the milk dripping out of the teat.
Does this
That's
work better
better.
for you?
That's a little
Does that work
better.
for you?
Fine.
Welcome
It
to
reminds me of that
America.
time we were in Disney World and that lady was breastfeeding in front of us.
So
Trauma.
was
She was European.
so who is she breastfeeding off of?
It was our
Who's
honeymoon,
breastfeeding her child?
and she whips out her
Oh, okay.
boobs
Well,
right in
she's
front of me. I'm
breastfeeding her
like,
child. I thought maybe you were saying that
No,
she
no.
was breastfeeding off of somebody else, and I could.
We're on the tram or trolley to go from one place to another. All the cars are facing this way. She gets on the
all the
only
seats are facing.
All the seats are facing. She gets on the only seat facing the other way, so everybody has to watch her. And
Pops it
when
out.
the trolley starts to go, she whips it out and pops the kid on. Like, we're right there in front of her. I was like,
She could have squirted me. I was in the splash zone.
14
Well,
baby, whatever you need
I was
to
in
be
the splash
doing.
zone.
Maybe.
We picked the only seat that's facing everyone.
If only you'd have had a cup of coffee.
Come on, lady.
She's like,
That's what you should have done. You should have just walked over with your cup and said, "Hey, seeing that you're giving free refills,
I need some cafe au lait.
Your water
I leaned
bottle.
over to
Can I
him
get a
and I'm
refill?
Like it's
Can
a
I get a
warning. I'm like,
refill?
just to let you know, because I don't care if you look at her boob.
Don't worry, I don't drink from the spout."
I'm just like, just to let you know, there is a boob in front of you.
No, you should have walked up to her and said, "Have you seen the prices of food at Disney? Fork it over, lady."
Ew.
You can sell your breast milk.
we were wearing badges that said "just married" and had Mickey and Minnie on them. This was our honeymoon.
I don't understand your point.
How sweet.
I don't understand. What's the problem?
It was weird.
You told
You know
the
what?
story.
Because I'm thinking my honeymoon, the only boobs I need to be looking at are my wife's. And I'm in Disney World. Well, it is the happiest place on earth.
Yeah. You,
Yeah.
Wait.
Hey.
Somebody
Oh,
was
for
happy.
that
She was on
kid.
the tram at Disneyland,
Yeah.
Disney
yeah.
World, or wherever.
So
Probably
yeah,
Disney
and,
World.
and that's
Right.
what she's talking about. Like the bus, they all look like like the monorail deal. And it is every seat faces forward except for the last seat faces back. So that way they could jam another
Delicious
seat in
on
there.
that.
And then and that's the seat she got on. And it's like she wasn't ugly.
No, it wasn't like it was the last seat. Like she chose that seat. It wasn't like
Yeah, she did.
It was
"Oh, this is the
pre-selected.
last seat."
You should just showed her your baby face there, expert. She would have shared.
So did she have her back towards the forward motion?
Right, Crumb Spice? Do what?
Yeah. Yes.
Like she was
her
going
back
backwards.
towards-
Maybe she was blocking the wind from her baby's face.
Yeah.
No, she wanted to show off her boob. Like
but
she when she stood up, you could see everything else of her too, just about.
You know, as
I
a
like
mom,
how
who's
MG
nursed
Law
her
is trying to be
children, it is the
wholesome about it.
least
He's like,
sexy
yeah.
feeling in the
Trying to come
planet
up with a
to
logical
her.
reason why she could have done that. And if she's riding backwards in the wind, because those trams is open air, so
It's a 5-minute ride.
I think she was just bragging because she could bring in outside beverages and nobody else could.
Exactly. Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty.
She's like, I'm fully stocked.
Broken Baker, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. I got into the boob talk. That's a good place to be.
That should perk you up.
He did
Yeah,
look
it's,
like he was
it did.
imagining things.
The Lalas are
It's,
great.
yesterday, all the blue is over here, Brendan, because two kind people. It's the same with all the old green is up there. There was a lady who whipped them out the other day in the gym as well.
nice.
It was
She brought her kid to the gym,
Was she
or she just whipped it out.
no. She brought her kid. Sadly, as always, it's not the ones you want to see get aerated.
No, this lady was very attractive, and she had very nice boobs. And it wasn't like
Okay.
I'm just
Then why are
gonna
you
like.
complaining?
I'm,
I don't see the
was
problem
like
here.
full
'Cause it-
shirt off, full
Okay.
shirt off. It wasn't like I'm just gonna do what I need to do.
Oh, like the
and
little
pop it.
cover that you could, because
No,
my
no.
wife would use like
Dude, stuff like
No.
this freaks me out, okay? And like you do not want to be sitting next to the
Full
expert when somebody whips out a boob. All right, that is the problem. You do not. I'm
No.
like,
Do want to.
here's a poo.
When to have? Oh, never
It's
mind.
like a dog pooping. I mean, dude, there are certain things you just do not because I don't have a filter. I can't stop myself. God has made me the way I am. I'm a little teacup. And I'm like,
Expert,
my
you,
dad
you
and
need to
brothers
send
and
me
I
your
had seen
address
that.
because next year for actually I could probably still send you one. I'm going to send you dogs pooping in exotic places calendar.
Oh.
dude, somebody else was telling me about that. They said,
That's what you need.
they heard you talking about it.
Yes, you need that calendar. Dogs pooping in exotic places. It's only like $9 or something like that. You need that.
Vegas Rick has that picture in his bathroom
Hey,
of my
hey,
dog
Expert.
pooping.
Thanks, Carol. Carol says, "Do you cover yourself when you eat?"
Well, it
I
depends
have
on
to
if
tell
you're
you,
in a
I
muscle
never
Depends
used
on
to
the
cover it.
situation,
I where I
Farrell.
was. My kid was hungry. My kid get fed. Just saying.
I'm just saying, it depends on the
Don't whip your
situation.
boob out in front of me, though. I will laugh. I'll giggle.
Have
I'll
introductions
giggle.
been made? Baker, Wendy, Baker, Baker, Wendy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wendy
yeah.
Baker.
Wendy, she's so special. She already she's the first one who's on the gift list for Tennessee.
Oh.
So
There you go.
Is she getting some baker bread?
she's getting
He's getting one of the Baker cream pies.
she might not a cream pie.
He's
She's
gonna break.
getting
He's gonna bring food with him from Denmark.
She's gonna get a little special muffin top.
Oh,
If
nice.
you know what I mean.
Hey.
Well, hold on. What's the Dutch breast?
What Dutch
Dutch
crunch?
White
crusted
Rabbit
breast.
looked it up.
The Dutch
Friction
the-
Vixen.
The Dutch
bread. It's Dutch
crust
crunch bread.
bread.
Me too,
Yeah,
Carol.
What's
bread.
Dutch crust bread? We're supposed to ask you that.
Dutch bread. How should I know Dutch?
Because
I've
I
only
don't
been here
know.
I've been here for like half a year. Every single Saturday morning at 6 a.m. I get out of bed. You didn't even show up in my YouTube. I had to go to search for you. I do that every Saturday morning. You keep hating me, yelling cheese abuse at me, and you still think I'm Dutch.
That's what this chick said. Actually, somebody else did say you were Dutch on here.
Crunch bread.
It wasn't me.
Oh.
I said you were from
I
Holland.
always thought Baker
I
was
said
from
it as
Sweden.
a joke that he didn't know about it. 'cause he's
Ooh,
Dutch.
them spiting words.
Joke.
Oh, not Sweden. Don't say Sweden. Oh,
Oh no, not that word. No.
don't say the
I
S word.
know.
I
I
mean,
know I have the Dutch bread. I'll have to
And
show
Holland,
it to
isn't that weird?
I like gold.
And you, is that
Wait,
you
is it
that set
Dutch?
me up?
I like gold.
I'm just kidding, Baker.
I don't know, fortunate smelting accident.
I know you're from Denmark.
Mm.
Oh,
She thinks she was funny. I saw that in the chat.
Irish is leaving. Don't leave.
Don't leave.
No,
me
dictionary
alone.
diva.
no diva.
The Irish goodbyes. And I'm going to have to go to bed.
Oh, I get it.
We got an
Oh.
early morning, so.
I was going to
Fine.
show the Dutch bread.
Yeah, I saw
Well, show the
Dutch
Dutch bread.
What's
Okay,
up,
give me
Rick?
just a second. I'm pulling it up. Give me just a second.
Yeah. I'm not racist. I just hate the evil Dutch.
Yes.
There we go. Here's the Dutch bread.
Which one
Things
was
I
Dutch?
hate in this
What
world.
are FCs talking
People who
about?
are intolerant of other people's
Oven.
cultures and the Dutch.
Just so you know, this is how married couples really are.
Oh,
Hang on. I'm pushing a lot of buttons here. It's not working. Wait, hold on. Where is this?
What she said. What the?
So, like, I did have a black eye.
Watch it.
Aww.
Oh my lord.
That's what that dude did on that airplane.
you heard about it. Then it had a plane have to make an emergency landing.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. If you know, you know.
That's a Dutch oven.
That's how you
It
make
is why I
Dutch
don't get
bread,
married.
isn't it?
Do what?
What?
So Baker,
Yeah, how you doing?
how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I think I did it. Yeah, I got my ESTA last week. Now I just need to get my plane ticket. So now I can go to the Los Estados Unidos.
Hey.
Sweet.
What hey, what happened in your stream the other night? Was that yesterday? Day before yesterday? The judgment.
Oh, hung jury.
The hung jury.
Oh.
So the guy was right the whole time.
No,
Well,
because
he wasn't acquitted.
He wasn't acquitted, but
Yeah, but how many are they gonna retry him?
well,
I hope not.
after seeing him on an interview 5 minutes after the judgment, saying the judge was crooked, the judge was a bad person, the judge lied so much, and the judge, I'm thinking, I'll roll the dice because it's the same judge we're gonna have the next time.
Yeah.
And the judge bent over more than backwards.
Yeah, the judge, he really helped him out. Yep.
Yeah.
I love
Well,
Buster's name.
The guy was pro se, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the guy wins, man. He got a
That's what I said, especially because he was such an idiot. I was sure he was going to get life in prison.
Yeah, guess what? He's not in jail. I mean, dude, if they retry him, that'd be stupid. I don't even know what's going on, but I'm just pulling for the pro se part's funny. Did he pull any? But he wasn't sovereign, was he?
No. I just want to know how fun it's going to be because he admitted to smoking weed, even though he's on
on probation or on
probation.
out on bond.
Yeah, but it's legal in Colorado. Yeah, but it's not legal in Florida, and that's the state you're in bond in.
Yeah, that's the state that's got the bond requirement.
Bless
So
his
you're not
heart.
clean. Let's just say that it's legal. Nope.
Nope.
That's not how it works, brother.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Talking about, let me tell you something, brother. What's happening with Hulk Hogan's son?
Oh yeah, he got DUI, didn't he?
Yeah, well, then the Hulkster showed up.
Yeah, he tried
Isn't
to pay
he
off
kind
the
of an
cop.
F up though, that kid?
Yeah, he killed a guy back when he was like
In
19.
a boating
I
accident,
think
right?
he's
No, he in a
car.
driving
he's got,
accident.
like, he requires like
drunk driving.
24/7 care.
Yeah, no, he didn't kill him. Oh, I could just remember they had that reality show, and then it stopped real soon and real fast. And one of the reasons was his kid thought he was a good driver.
Yeah, and then his wife left him, and his daughter became. She just got married.
Speaking of cougars, his daughter started dating her. His wife started dating her daughter's friend. Remember that?
That has to be awkward.
That's weird. Didn't that happen with
Jada?
Beth? Yeah. Well,
I
yeah,
think they
Jada-
would have gotten
yeah,
married. And Hulk was like, I didn't make all this money for this punk A kid to come in here and live off of me. What the hell?
Man,
I would've
so
liked-
what I've learned tonight, Wendy, is that you and White Rabbit need to have a stream together.
I would
talking
love
about reality television.
I would love that.
Because let me tell you, she is
Not
always
reality
looking
TV,
for a
all
reality TV friend. And matter of fact, I've had Texas Jen send me messages to ask her what's something good to watch.
That's funny.
Yes.
I was
And then
so jealous of Texas Jen though, because she had never watched any of like the Housewives. So she got to go back and like New Jersey. Could you imagine going back and watching New Jersey
Yes, I
from
can.
start until now? Like
We
with
should
no
do a stream
interruption.
where we rewatch those old housewife shows.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I mean, I don't need
Well,
a reason to rewatch them, but I would
If you
love
are
to have
going
a
to
reason
restream those, you can only do those on Rumble. You can't do those on the YouTubes.
Really?
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
tag you.
They'll tag you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
YouTube
stupid.
is very particular about everything that you do. I think I probably got flagged tonight for streaming a live police chase.
Well, I watch a
You
pretty
got flagged?
well-known
Oh, I
90
probably
Yeah,
Day
I've gotten
Fiance
flagged.
vlogger guy, and he does recaps. So like he doesn't watch it on YouTube, but he recaps it on YouTube.
Mhm.
So that's probably how
That's
they
what you
get
need to do. Yeah.
You could do that.
Mhm. Vanderpump Rules is coming up.
I don't know that one. I don't watch that one. Maybe that could be our shtick. I could watch it. You could
You need to
explain
go
it.
back to the beginning.
You could woman explain it to me.
Ooh. Wendy, what's your favorite Housewives?
Oh,
Like which
Salt
one?
Lake City
Salt Lake City?
and New Jersey, but Salt Lake City is on fire right now. So
Yeah.
good. So there's like a super good juicy storyline right now. There's one of the housewives got on the show, and she has been like a what do you call it? Like an enemy of all these women all these years. She's been like has a famous Instagram account that trolls them, and that bee got on the show, and nobody knew it.
It's been amazing.
It's
been
like
so amazing.
super controversial. She
So
did.
what now? So the Salt Lake City, some chick had a.
I'm laughing at Rick.
Oh, okay.
I'm so lost.
I
This
fired my
woman
house.
had
He
a
said, "I fired
troll.
my housewife."
This woman
This
named
woman had a
Monica.
troll account.
That's all it was, a troll account. But she harassed these women for years that were on the show, right? Well, they didn't know who it was. They were getting harassed by a troll account that was a famous troll account, like just disturbing things, like really harassed these women. Well, the woman who owned the account, got onto the show as a housewife. And they find out on the last day that she was their troll. It'd be like when you meet Baker in person.
But I thought they were supposed to be friends the whole time.
Baker always trolls
They
me.
were.
She was like a new person that came into the group, but she was friends with the lady who just went to prison.
Oh, the minister
Jen
chick
Shaw.
Jen Shaw.
No, the other one, Jen Shaw. That was doing
in the
fraudy
bus.
things with her.
Yes.
Yeah, with
Yeah, and she had to take off running.
So
Mhm.
expert will be like, "Oh, the White Rabbit watches all this trash TV," but then he'll come in and he'll be like, "What's Lisa Rinna doing? What's Kyle doing? Like, what are they talking about?" And
Did
I'm
you
like,
see what
"You
M.
can
Young
stay
says? She keeps running into Melissa Gorga. That's amazing. She must be in New Jersey.
Wait, who keeps running?
She's in Philadelphia.
M. Young. She's where?
Philadelphia, right across the bridge from New Jersey.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. You should try to befriend Melissa Gorga and then get on the show.
Do it.
Do it.
I know a guy. His wife was friends with the sister wives.
Which one? I'm obsessed with the sister wives.
Well, I guess all of them, right? Are they all? Aren't they all the same? They're all married to each other or something. I don't know.
No, they're all married to one guy. They're not married to each other.
I don't know how it. I don't know anything about it, but
Well,
I
I
just
can
know that
tell you
she
all about
was.
it.
Well,
friends
really,
with- White
one's
Rabbit
married.
knows.
True.
Yeah.
Which one was she
They
friends with?
divorced the one. I can't remember. But I remember
Baker has sister wives.
I've been
I wanna-
single for almost 20 years.
so you
So
think
I
you
have
are.
no
So you've been
sister wives.
single since you were 7? Damn.
Yeah,
That's
since I was
impressive.
7. I turned around in bed one morning and said, "I don't like ladies. They got the cooties." So
They got
I'm gonna
boobs.
stay
do.
single.
You do have cooties.
Yeah.
Boobs.
Oh, maybe Baker could do like a grist stream where he has to eat different cheesecakes for money.
Ooh.
Like just line up different
I like that.
cheesecakes and for
Yes.
$100 a pop.
Look, he's
he'll
getting
try.
nauseous, like
He'll
visibly
try the
nauseous.
He's gonna
bite of the
throw up just
cheesecake.
thinking
my
about it.
Gosh,
Oh,
that
you
is
guys
like that
realize-
is the grift stream right there.
That's a separate OnlyFans account.
I
It's
was
like
in
you
a
can't
store
get
today who had 3 different kinds of frozen cheesecake. Oh.
Awesome.
I
Okay.
am telling you, that right there is total grift. His,
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Right.
Buy
So-
the 3, and then
Brandon.
for X amount of money, you'll try each of them.
can't
Oh,
give
look,
Baker
ladies.
to drink, but you sure as hell give me the cheesecake.
I will tell you, if you wanna be with Baker, you have to be willing to move because he's not leaving his his hoodlums. No way,
No.
Jose.
He loves. He lives in a socialist paradise.
He
Yeah, I don't think he likes that part, but he likes his kids.
Maybe we
Yeah.
could convince
It's most
all
of
of
the time.
them to come
Most of the time.
and live here.
No,
Go fall in love with Tennessee.
no, because you have snakes and the expert and stuff like that in Tennessee.
Yeah, stuff like
They
that.
have earthquakes too.
Notice how he said that like they're two different things.
Yes.
Yeah, because only one of them is venomous, and the other one is very hateful.
Snake.
And tells about cheese.
The other one's a snake with
We do have
with a rattle.
venomous snakes. Venomous. Just come live by me, and I'll take care of all the snakes for you.
She will.
She does it for expert.
The expert.
No,
Well,
she
she's
stops
good
me
looking.
from taking care of them.
I'm not scared of your snake. Unless
He's
it has
not.
a rattler.
Mhm. Yeah, she
I'm not
does.
a snake.
No, New Mexico. We used to catch them, put them in a bag, and turn them into chili.
Mm-hmm. True that. I turn them into shoes. Boots.
What's Tony Luke's frozen foods? Brandon talk about it. Looks disgusting. Looks like a gross cheese sauce. That's a lot
I
of
don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
Expert. You know where
What?
we gotta take Baker? You know where we gotta take Baker?
Cheesecake Factory.
Hooters.
Yes.
Daisy Duke.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the
Hooters
thing.
or
Like
Twin
right
Peaks?
outside the
Cheesecake
Cheesecake
Factory's
Factory
overrated.
is the nail salon.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's overrated.
I need another pedicure.
Oh, they would
I
love
nail
Baker in there.
salon.
They would. They'd be like, "Oh, look at those arms."
I giggled the whole time because I'm
Baker, do you-
ticklish.
Me too.
So, do you know what Hooters is? Like Hooters and Twin
Yeah.
Peaks?
Do you know what
Yes.
Hooters are?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
know
know
what Hooters are, and I've seen a guy from Twin Peaks get his car fixed on or something at Fast and Loud. So we actually tried to have one of those restaurants in Denmark, but because we have strong and independent women, all the other ladies demonstrated outside, so those
You
strong
couldn't
and
find
independent
employees.
have a job.
Yeah.
That's
And
terrible.
why is it always the flappity flaps who demonstrate when young beautiful ladies get a job?
Yeah. They don't. Yeah.
They don't want them
Can't
working.
stand that
Jealous.
because they're jealous.
No,
They don't want them to be their babies.
It's the
They-
same
no,
with
they-
booth babes. Booth babes. Oh, it's sexism.
Yeah.
No,
the
you
like
just
F1
you just
girls.
took away 50 jobs for ladies on Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Where should ladies who look attractive go if they can't work as booth babes?
They go work for the WWE.
fans Jumping
WWE.
here and there and everywhere.
But you guys don't. You don't have to
And
work
it's
in your country,
my
right? Can't you just be on the dole there?
We can be on the dole all we want.
Yeah. It does. Is it?
No.
Can you live on it? Like, it's enough to live
No,
on.
well, some people do it professionally.
Yeah.
But no, we have tightened up the rules now. You. No, I'm not going to say that. This is a good migrant-friendly channel. But let's say you can
Yeah,
have
it's
quite,
gone.
quite a
I'm
living if
lost.
you can
Lost.
because you have 2 years you could be on the dole. But if you can pump out a kid now and again,
Yeah.
you just delay it, and then you're not really forced to work because you just go into a workplace, and then you might have some. Maybe you believe in a big spaghetti monster that makes you wear a certain outfit, so you can't work in that store, and you have certain demands so that we can't have you work here. Then you go back on the dole because you don't quit the job. You get fired, not because you did everything to get fired. And you can do that for however long you want. No, you can live on it if you just put your expenses after. You get like, okay, Google, hvor meget er 13.000 i dollar?
Don't you feel like you're in a James Bond movie?
Yeah.
Okay, Google,
Yeah.
hvor meget er 13.000 kroner i dollar?
Feels like he's gonna like he's ordering pizza right now. So don't you guys
Yeah.
mind?
He's doing
You
like
know what
the
he looks like
conversion.
in
He's
this,
doing the
Mr.
conversion
Joshua.
from Danish krona to US dollars.
You get like 1,600 a month or something like that.
That's
Um,
so much money.
Well, it's expensive to live in Denmark.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But then if you're a single mom, then you get twice the child's pay. You get 3,000 Danish a month, or per 3 months, $1,000 a month per kid. But then if they're small and goes to like a kindergarten, the state will pay that for you. Normally that's 1,700 Danish a month. But the state just take care of that because you're a single mom. It's too bad for you. Oh, if you want to be a single mom, the state will help you get pregnant because it's a woman's right to have a kid. So we pay that for you as well. And what do daddy get? Shit.
What
So,
was
uh,
that?
It's like $300 or $400 a month for welfare in the United States. You like literally cannot even pretend to live on that. Like,
Well, that's why you live on a border state. So if you live like around Illinois, you can just go
Hey,
to
Murphs.
Michigan and Wisconsin, and then drop down to Indiana, Kentucky, and just make a whole trip of it.
Hey,
Just-
Murph.
oh, see,
Yeah, that's
the states are all they're not linked.
well, they used to not be back whenever I was growing up. I mean,
Yeah.
they weren't
Oh,
legal.
yeah.
So there was a lot of people that would have a house in different states, and they would, it was nice driving around in, a brand new Cadillac because, you have to get from
Ooh-wee.
city
That
to
would be
city.
nice. Well, back in the olden days, you used to actually get paid more too. There wasn't like the welfare reform. You used to get quite a bit of money, but now it's really bad. I mean, it's really like you won't get anything.
I've had government cheese. It's actually not too bad.
It tastes good. It's like Velveeta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm Richter.
up the poop,
Yeah, we all
It's
grew up.
Velveeta.
when they got that stuff. It was a big old wedge of government cheese.
Oh.
No, it's a big block. It would come in a big
Yeah,
cardboard
like this
box,
big.
and yeah, about that big, and it would be wrapped in plastic, so it'd last you, a good amount of time, and some
Well, my
bread.
great
Doesn't go
grandmother.
bad.
What's up, Eris?
Hi, Eris.
Surprised you're not
She
asleep.
says, "What the hell?"
One of my friend's grandparents had that. That's good cheese, like you
My
said.
great grandmother would get it. Yeah. And then give it to my sister and I. Sister and me.
My
So
parents never let us have junk food, so I'd always want to go eat at the poor kids' houses because they had like Pop Tarts and Velveeta cheese and all that. My parents
Cold
would be like,
hot dogs
"Don't
for
eat their
breakfast."
food; they can't afford."
Pop Tarts.
Poor kid's house. Trust me.
Yeah, there you go.
Trust me.
Yep.
I was looking today. I was like, yeah, I could eat that.
But I want
I
a
love
Pop-Tart.
Pop Tarts.
Yeah, I
that's
have,
expensive.
I have
That-
to
that
go to
costs more.
experts to get Pop Tarts.
Oh,
One
I
of
like
the
the
best
strawberry.
moments when I was
go to bed.
going into homes to see families, and this family
can
like,
have
Night
it. Yeah.
lived.
Night,
Thanks for
MG.
having me on.
MG.
It's a
Thanks for
blast.
coming by,
Always
man.
have fun.
So
Thank
good
you.
seeing
night.
you.
Thank you,
Y'all
MG.
I'll have a
Good
good
to
night.
meet you in person finally.
IMG.
Yes.
They would stay at
Maybe
the
we'll do a
bottom
Lego
part of the
stream
house.
soon. Bye.
They would stay at the bottom part of the house during the summer because it was cooler, but they didn't have it was dirt floor anyway. So I was over there, it was the morning, and the mom was feeding the kids breakfast. And she opened up the little refrigerator thing, and she got out the hot dog packages, and she handed them all just like a raw, cold hot dog. And I just thought, okay, I've never seen anybody do that for breakfast, but
Yeah, that's what my mama raised me on.
Don't knock it until you try it.
Wait, are you being serious about this? Like I've told you
hot
before,
dogs.
like yeah, I love cold hot dogs.
Yeah.
I love all hot dogs.
My
Cold.
mom asked the doctor, said, "Can he eat these?" And the doctor said, "Yeah, they're fine."
yeah,
Beef.
Put hair
Oh,
on his chest.
yeah. We're just talking about, poor
I lied
families.
to you.
That's
mhm.
cold hot dogs.
So that's what
Kids loved it.
Well, with that one, guys, let's call it a night.
Thanks for inviting me.
We're having one.
It was very
Thanks
sweet.
so
Wendy's-
much for coming on, Wendy.
Yes, thank you for coming on. I hope you'll come on
Good
again.
meeting
I'll
you,
talk
Wendy.
about
It really is.
what my strip program was going to be in Dollywood, but we'll do that next
Well,
week.
what's your program? Were you stripping?
Well,
What?
let's save something for the ladies for next week.
No.
I hooked up with a local club, so I'll do. I have to get the travel fund.
You have a routine?
So
Good.
it's gonna be to She's Your Cherry Pie, and let's just say there will be high kicks.
Nice.
I'll pay for that.
And in a G-string with old man balls, you might see things you don't want to see.
God.
Wrong one.
Is this being performed?
Yeah, that was the wrong button.
Like at Bucky's in Atwood.
But it was appropriate.
Texas Jen gifted 10 memberships. Thank you so much. So much, Texas.
Why is Shizzy doing this?
Hit the
One
other button.
Oh my God.
I love hot dogs.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was.
You know to stick around, right, Wendy?
I didn't, but thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, no, stick around after the
Stay where you are.
He lures me in, and when I start talking, he just cuts off the stream because he
I
don't like
know, so rude.
And then 90 minutes later, he's still sitting there in the back room saying, cheese, 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 biggity, cheese, 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 biggity, cheese, cheese, cheese. He doesn't do anything for 90 minutes and just sit there. And when I tried to leave, he said, no, don't go. We're going to talk to you in a second. Cheese, 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 biggity, cheese, cheese, cheese. It's a weird show, and we do that every Saturday morning. That's how I start my weekend.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 it's a fire. Oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Ain't nobody got time for that.